Blandings, short stories by P.G. Wodehouse, adapted for radio by Richard Osborne. With Richard Vernon as Lord Emsworth and Lockwood West as Beach the Butler.
It is breakfast time at Blandings Castle in Shropshire, and another lovely summer day. The master of the house, if master is the right word, Clarence, 9th Earl of Emsworth, is late. He has two main anxieties, and both of them troubled his sleep last night. He and his head gardener, Angus McAllister, have this year grown a splendid pumpkin, with which they hope to win, at last, the Blue Riband. First prize for pumpkins at the Shrewsbury Agricultural Show in 10 days' time. If anything should happen to that pumpkin... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. And Lord Emsworth thinks about it a lot. The second worry that furrows the brow is his younger son, Frederick. Unlike the male codfish, which, suddenly finding itself the parent of 3,500,000 little codfish, cheerfully resolves to love them all, the British aristocracy is apt to look with a somewhat jaundiced eye on its younger sons. And Freddie Threepwood was one of those younger sons who rather invite the jaundiced eye. Lord Emsworth's sister, Lady Constance, has nearly finished her breakfast.
Ah, breakfast. Capital. Morning, Connie. Morning, Beach.
Morning, Clarence.
Good morning, my lord. I will go and get fresh coffee. Ah, yes, capital, Beach. Frederick not down yet?
Your son was punctual. In fact, early, for once. He said he had to go out.
Go out? Not to London, I hope. He's forbidden London. I won't have it.
No, not London. Unless he's walking to the station. 3 miles in this weather. Not Frederick. But I must say he seemed rather less dejected than of late. And he was better dressed than usual.
I wish the boy'd get a hobby or something. Find a girl or something. I mean, a decent girl from hereabouts. Get married. A girl with sense. Enough for two.
And money enough for two?
No, Connie, if she's the right girl, I'll let Frederick have his money, but now, no London, no money. I've had to pay his debts twice already. That girl at Oxford, usherette in a cinema, and that idiotic bookmaker's business he thought he could run. Frederick couldn't run a coffee stall.
Well, Clarence, I do have to go to London. I've ordered the car for the station. I'll be back on the 6:40 for dinner.
Right, Connie. Ah, Beach.
Your fresh coffee, my lord. Shall I bring you some buttered eggs, my lord? With a slice of ham. Or kidneys?
No, thank you, Beach. Just toast and marmalade. Oh, Beach. I want you to help me with that, contraption in the hall. Did you see it?
Yes, my lord. It looked like a large telescope.
That's what it is, Beach. I saw it advertised in the store, so I sent up for it. They say you can see the stars with it. We'll set it up on the roof of the tower. No stars on a morning like this, no? But we'll have a good look around. Jove, yes, we might be able to see the pumpkin.
In the kitchen garden? Yes, my lord. That should be well within this telescope's range.
McAllister generally opens the pumpkin frame about now.
Mr. McAllister was telling me the other day that he has good hopes for the pumpkin, my lord.
Keep it to yourself, Beach. But this year we intend to win at the Shrewsbury Show. McAllister has a new way of feeding pumpkins. Fattens them fast. Not a word, Beach. Or Sir Gregory Parslow might get wind of it and start feeding his pumpkin that way.
3 years running now, Sir Gregory has won with his pumpkins, my lord. Has he not?
No. And he puts on beastly side about it. Looks down his great red nose at me about pumpkins. Ah, Emsworth, how are the pumpkins? Ha, ha. Wait till he sees the Blandings entry this year.
The show is the Saturday after next, is it not, my lord?
Yes. I advised McAllister to get one of his under-gardeners to guard over the pumpkin frame at night. But he says that if any marauders or thieves try to attack it or remove it, he'd hear them from the bedroom of his cottage. But there are those cats. Some very ugly-looking cats in the stables. They could harm the pumpkin, I'm sure they could.
Very attached to that pumpkin, Mr. McAllister is, my lord.
It's the fattest pumpkin in Shropshire at this moment. In a fortnight it'll be on the front page of the Shrewsbury Argus. You wait.
Very good, my lord. More toast, my lord. More coffee.
Thank you, Beach. I think I've finished. I'll meet you in the hall in, Beach, where are my spectacles? I can't read my watch without my spectacles.
Your spectacles are hanging down your back, my lord.
Oh, thank you. Yes, Beach. I'll be in the hall where the telescope is at 10 o'clock, and we'll go up.
Very good, my lord.
Mind that box, Beach. I want to smash the telescope before even using it.
Very good, my lord, but it is quite a weight. Perhaps we should have taken off its legs and mount and carried them up separately.
Stop fussing, Beach. Now, lift it gently. Gently.
Yes, my lord.
Nearly there. Now, open the door. There, the roof. Perfect place for a telescope. Set it up there, Beach.
Yes, my lord.
Beach, would you bring my hat up?
It's on your head, my lord.
Oh, yes. Now, come along, Beach. Move the leg of that tripod slightly. That's it. Now, I'll screw the telescope down to the level of my eye. Now, let's see what it shows.
My lord.
Beach, I can't see a damn thing. It's a fraud. I'll get the stores to send and fetch it back. Absolutely black.
My lord, you've left the cap on the telescope at the far end.
Bless my soul, Beach. All right. Take it off, will you? Thank you, Beach. Yes. Now I can see things. I do see I can adjust the focus with this screw thing here. Capital. And I can swing it up. I might see a bird, you know, or down and sideways, right and left. Oh, sorry, Beach. Now, where's the kitchen garden? There it is. Bless my soul, there's McAllister himself. He hasn't opened the pumpkin frame yet. Here, you have a look, Beach.
Oh, thank you, my lord. Yes, I can see Mr. McAllister. With that beard and whiskers, he's easily recognizable.
My turn now, Beach. And I can see a cow. That's the one we call Prudence. A good milker, Prudence. Ah, the water meadows beyond the lake, near the wood. Beach.
My lord?
Beach, I can see a man in white trousers near the wood. Wonder who that'd be. And a girl coming round by the path. Beach.
My lord?
It's young Frederick, my son Frederick. What's he doing down at the water meadows?
I could not say, my lord.
Beach, he's meeting that girl. He ran towards her. They've got their arms round each other. Beach, they're kissing. Beach.
My lord?
Beach, put the telescope away in its box.
Yes, my lord.
I'll have a word with young Frederick, getting mixed up with girls again. Secret meetings, all that silly business. I won't have it. Frederick?
Oh, hello, Governor. Didn't see you. Oh, it's a lovely morning, Governor. Has Aunt Connie gone up to London yet?
Frederick, who was that girl you were kissing in the water meadow?
Girl?
If
girl?
you're going to get yourself tangled up with girls again, I shall...
Yes, Governor. I've been meaning to tell you about Aggie.
Aggie? Aggie? Who's Aggie?
All perfectly correct, you know, Governor. All most absolutely correcto. Nothing fishy, I mean to say. She's Aggie Donaldson, my fiancée.
Your fiancée? Who is Aggie Donaldson?
Aggie's short for Niagara. Her people spent their honeymoon at the falls, don't you know?
What?
She's American and all that. Funny names they give kids in America. I mean to say, Aggie.
Who is she?
She's most awfully bright, you know. Full of beans. Oh, you'll love her.
Who is she?
And can play the saxophone.
Frederick, for the last time, who is she and where did you meet her?
Well, as a matter of fact, Governor, she's a sort of cousin of Angus McAllister's.
Of Angus McAllister's? My head gardener?
Yes, Governor. She came over for a visit, don't you know, and is staying with the old boy. Lucky for me. Well, that's how I met her.
Oh, indeed. And you expect me to walk down the aisle at your wedding just behind you and this Aggie with my head gardener? Let me tell you. McAllister!
What are you going to do, Governor?
You'll find out. McAllister! Where's McAllister? McAllister! Ah, there you are. McAllister, that girl, you must send her away.
Girl?
The girl who is staying with you, your cousin, is she? She must go.
Go where?
Anywhere. I won't have her here a day longer.
Why?
Never mind why. You must get rid of her immediately.
She is paying me £2 a week.
Listen, McAllister, listen to me. Either you send that girl away or you can go yourself. I mean it.
Your lordship will accept my notice.
I'll pay you a month's wages in lieu of notice. You can leave this afternoon.
Give the money to Mr. Beach to give to me. You'll no see me again.
A little more coffee, your ladyship?
Thank you, Beach.
Morning, my lord.
Morning, Clarence.
Morning. Morning, Beach. Frederick not down yet? Just coffee, please, Beach. And would you get some brandy to put in it?
Very good, my lord.
You sound and look as though you haven't slept well again, Clarence.
Sleep? All Frederick's fault. Him and his Aggie. She's lucky not to be marrying such a fool as Frederick. But I've lost my head gardener, and it's 6 days now that the pumpkin hasn't had proper feeding. Beach, brandy, capital. That'll be all, Beach.
Very good, my lord.
Clarence, you're being very silly. Robert Barker can easily look after your old pumpkin and the garden. McAllister's had him as an undergardener for 3 years now. He should know his business.
Robert Barker's good on flowers. He's no good on vegetables. I looked at the pumpkin this morning, and I believe it's shrinking, drooping, losing weight.
Oh, nonsense. Your old pumpkin.
I've ordered the car. I'm going to London, go round the agencies and find a proper head gardener. Someone who understands pumpkins and modern methods of feeding them.
Oh, your old pumpkin.
I said I hadn't slept at all last night. I did sleep, and I had a terrible dream. King George V himself was staying here, and I took his gracious majesty to see the pumpkin, give him the treat of a lifetime. And when we got there in the corner of the frame was a shriveled thing the size of a pea.
What a silly thing to dream.
Silly? I woke sweating with the king's disappointed screams ringing in my ears. If I can't find a head gardener through the agencies, I may have to take McAllister back. Beach, thank you. Fresh coffee, my dear.
Thank you, Clarence.
Beach, do you happen to know McAllister's address?
Yes, your lordship. He is in London, residing at number 11, Buxton Crescent.
Buxton Crescent? Never heard of it.
It's a boarding house off the Cromwell Road, my lord. Mr. McAllister was accustomed to make it his headquarters when he visits the metropolis on account of its nearness to Kensington Gardens.
Kensington Gardens, eh?
Yes, my lord. He liked to be near the flowers.
Beach, I want you to get this telegram dispatched immediately.
Very good, my lord.
Really, Clarence, you're being ridiculous.
You don't understand. I must get McAllister back. Must get McAllister back.
Oh, really?
Beach, McAllister, 11 Buxton Crescent, Cromwell Road, London. Return immediately, Emsworth.
A boy has just brought you this telegram, my lord.
Good. What's he say?
Emsworth, Blandings Castle, Shropshire. I will not, McAllister.
Then I must go to London, to the agents.
Head gardener, my lord. I am sorry we have nobody on our lists immediately available.
Donald McBinney would need to give 3 months' notice.
Have a John McTugg, my lord, but he's only 19.
James McGibbon is over 90 and thinking of retiring.
I'll certainly let you know if anyone applies who might interest you. You will be staying at your club.
Afternoon, Jenkins.
My lord?
They're still serving lunch. Any messages for me in the pigeonhole?
No messages, my lord.
Your lordship, this way. There's a table for one over there.
Oh, splendid.
I'll take your luncheon order. The members say the chef's steak and kidney pie is very good today.
Must be a quick meal today, I'm afraid.
A taxi, my lord.
No, thank you, Jenkins. I won't take a taxi yet. I'll walk a bit more.
Thank you, my lord.
I say, I'm sorry, sir. I wasn't looking where I was going.
That's all right.
I say no. It's you, Governor. I am...
Frederick, what are you doing in London?
The fact is, Governor...
I said you were to stay at Blandings. Now you're forbidden to set foot in London.
Oh, absolutely, Governor. But the fact is, I wanted to see you. Thought you might be here. In case not, I put it in a note and was going to leave it for you.
To see me? Why?
Got something to tell you. Bit of news.
I trust it is of sufficient importance to justify your coming to London against my express wishes.
Oh, yes. 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 Not to put too fine a point on it, yes, it's dashed important. I say. Governor, are you in a fairly good form to stand a bit of a shock?
Frederick, speak. Have the cats been at the pumpkin?
Cats? No, Governor. Do cats like pumpkins?
Frederick, is anything wrong with the pumpkin?
Not that I know.
Then what do you mean by coming up to London and alarming me, scaring me out of my wits with your nonsense about giving me a shock?
Look here, Governor. I think you'd better read this note after all. I was going to leave it with the hall porter for you. Goodbye, Governor. Got to see a man. Ah, taxi!
Extraordinary behaviour. Dear Governor, awfully sorry and all that, but couldn't hold out any longer.
Hold out any longer.
I popped up to London.
I popped up to London in the two-seater, and Aggie and I were spliced this morning. There looked like being a bit of a hitch at one time, but Aggie's governor, who has come over from America, managed to wangle it all right by getting a special license or something of that order. A most capable Johnny. He's coming to see you. He wants to have a good, long talk with you about the whole binge. Lush him up hospitably and all that, would you mind? Because he's a really sound egg, and you'll like him.
Well, cheerio, your affectionate son, Freddie. P.S. You won't mind if I freeze onto the two-seater for the nonce, what? It may come in useful for the honeymoon. The pumpkin's pining, no head gardeners anywhere. McAllister won't come back, and now Frederick's got married to McAllister's cousin. Flowers. I must see flowers. Taxi!
Which way, sir?
Kensington Gardens. That's where the flowers are, aren't they?
Yes, sir. That's where the flowers are.
Then hurry. Please.
That's your best gate for the flower walk, sir. There's 3 to 10 on the clock.
There you are.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Flower walk. Yes, that sounds right. Oh, the flower walk indeed. And just look at those tulips. Bless my soul. And that fellow in the peaked cap is probably the superintendent.
Nice weather we're having, sir.
What? Oh, yes. Are you in charge of this border?
Right.
I must congratulate you. A real show. You must come and see our tulips at Blandings sometime. Not bad, but not as good as this.
Thank you, sir. I'll leave you to enjoy our tulips, sir.
Yes, indeed. This one, I don't know. Haven't got it at home. Just remember it. 2 or 3 species I've never seen. I'll take one of each and go and find that park keeper and ask him their names.
Oi! Hi there!
What? Oh, good, yes.
What are you up to there? Stealing the flowers? Here,
Well,
wait till I get you. I might have known. Just the sort of man who'd wait till I was out of sight and then start picking.
Well, I was only...
You're in trouble now, sir.
Yes, I saw
Yeah,
it.
it should be locked up.
There's a policeman.
Where? Oh, yeah, constable. Constable.
Yes, all right then. What's all this then?
He was picking the flowers.
Now then.
Red-handed, picking my tulips he was.
Oh, was he? All right, just give me your name and address then, like a sensible fellow.
yeah.
Keep back there. All these people come crowding round, obstructing the police and the execution of their duties. Now then, sir, your name and address.
I am the Earl of Emsworth, my man.
And I'm the Duke of Hackney. Yeah, it'll be a prince next, address Buckingham Palace.
I am Lord Emsworth. Wait, I can see someone who'll confirm it. McAllister! This is Angus McAllister, my head gardener at Blandings Castle, Shropshire. McAllister, my dear fellow, please tell this man who I am.
Aye, yon's Lord Emsworth, Constable.
And who are you, sir?
I used to be head gardener at the castle, as he says.
Oh, well, why didn't you say that before? Now, pass along there. Ought to know better than to block a public thoroughfare like this. Pass along. Come on now.
Did you say Lord Emsworth? Lord Emsworth, am I pleased to meet you at last? My name's Donaldson, Lord Emsworth. You'll excuse us, Angus.
Aye, aye.
High time you and I had a little chat, Lord Emsworth.
How do you do?
Now listen, Lord Emsworth, no sense in hard feelings between members of a family. I take it you heard by now that your boy and my girl have gone and fixed it up. Personally, I'm delighted. The boy's a fine young fellow.
You were speaking of my son, Frederick?
Of your son, Frederick. At the moment, I'm afraid you're feeling rather sore. I don't blame you. You've every right to be sore in a gumboil, but it will, I'm sure, be a lasting grief to that splendid young man.
You are still speaking of my son, Frederick?
Of Frederick, yes. You must forgive him, Lord Emsworth. He must have your support.
Well, I suppose you'll have to have it, Dash. You can't let the boy starve.
Oh, don't worry about that, Lord Emsworth. I'll look after that end of it. I'm not a rich man.
Oh.
I doubt if all told I have as much as $10 million in the world.
10 million?
Oh, maybe 11, but you must remember, Lord Emsworth, that conditions have been tough in the States these last 3 or 4 years. Many of my friends have been harder hit than I have, but, well, things are looking up now, and the American dog is eating more biscuits.
Oh, really?
That's my line, you know. I'm Donaldson's Dog Biscuits.
Donaldson's Dog Biscuits?
You heard of him?
No.
Well, that's who I am, and I'm in a position to offer your son, Frederick, my daughter Agatha Frederick, now a steady and possibly lucrative career. With your consent, I shall send him to our Long Island plant to learn the business, and then...
You mean he'll be earning his living? 3,000 miles from England, married to your daughter, $10 or $11 million? My son, Frederick?
Oh, he seems full of keenness, but in my opinion, in order to give his best and push the Donaldson Dog Biscuits as it should be pushed, he must feel that he has his father's moral support.
Well,
Well, now think about it a moment, Lord Emsworth. In the meantime, I must talk to Angus McAllister.
Yes. Moral support, of course. $10 or $11 million? Aggie? Dog biscuits? Frederick right the other side of the Atlantic and married? Yes, Mr. Donaldson, most decidedly. Frederick shall have my moral support.
They sail on Wednesday.
Capital.
Early in the morning?
Splendid.
I may give him a friendly message from you, a forgiving, fatherly message?
Certainly. Inform Frederick and Aggie that they have my best wishes. I hope Frederick will work hard and tell him not to hurry home.
Thank you, Lord Emsworth. You heard that, Angus?
Aye, I heard it.
Isn't that splendid news? I must be the first to tell him.
Goodbye. McAllister.
What is it now?
McAllister, I wonder...
Well?
What I wanted to say was, have you accepted another position yet?
I am considering 2.
McAllister, come back to me. Robert Barker is worse than useless.
Will.
You will? Splendid. Capital. Excellent.
I didn't say I would.
I thought you said I will.
I didn't say I will. I said I will. Meaning maybe I might. Maybe not.
McAllister, I will raise your salary. Dash it, I'll double it. McAllister, come back. The pumpkin needs you.
Yes, sir, this way to the Shrewsbury Agricultural Show. Members, that way.
Ah, Parslow. So they gave you the first prize for potatoes, but not for pumpkins this year, eh?
Congratulate you, Emsworth.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, my dear fellow. Thank you very much. Can't both win, eh?
See what you mean. Can't both win. No getting round that. It's a fine pumpkin of yours. Can't both win. No.
Look at it, McAllister. There's a pumpkin for you. Splendid. It deserves the blue ribbon. See what it says on the card?
Aye, my lord. Shrewsbury Agricultural Show. Pumpkins. First prize. Exhibitor, Lord Emsworth of Blandings Castle. Head gardener, Mr. Angus McAllister.
I tell you what, McAllister, when we get back, I'm going to send a wireless to the ship to young Frederick and his Aggie. Tell American newsmen, first prize pumpkins Shrewsbury show today, and I'll sign it Emsworth and McAllister.
In that episode of Blandings, The Custody of the Pumpkin, Lord Emsworth was Richard Vernon, Beach was Lockwood West, and Lady Constance, Margot Boyd. Nigel Anthony was the narrator, Steve Hodson, the Honourable Frederick Threepwood, Henry Stamper, McAllister, and Michael Goldie, Mr. Donaldson. Other parts were played by members of the cast. The Custody of the Pumpkin by P.G. Wodehouse was adapted for radio by Richard Usborne and produced by Bobby J.
Blandings next week at the same time. Freddy's marriage hits a rough patch, and there are mixed feelings at Blandings when Lord Emsworth grows a beard.
Blandings. Short stories by P.G. Wodehouse, adapted for radio by Richard Usborne. With Richard Vernon as Lord Emsworth and Lockwood West as Beach the Butler. This week, Lord Emsworth grows a beard.
Clarence, 9th Earl of Emsworth of Blandings Castle, Shropshire, is in a state of shock. What the medical profession call the heebie-jeebies. He thought he had seen the last of his second son, Frederick. For years, anyway. Frederick had met an American girl, and before his father had even met her, married her. Lord Emsworth had thought despairingly that this was another of the scrapes that he would eventually have to bail his son out of. But the miracle was that the girl's father not only liked his new son-in-law, but was himself an extremely well-to-do millionaire businessman. Victor Donaldson, head of Donaldson's Dog Biscuits. And here's the best part of the miracle. Mr. Donaldson positively wanted Freddie to come to America and join him in the dog biscuit business there. Happiness reigned in all directions. The Honourable Frederick Threepwood, a devoted husband, an enthusiastic recruit to the dog biscuit trade, and 3,000 miles away from Blandings, leaving his relieved father to potter round his farms and lovely gardens, and, symbol of masterful self-determination, to grow a beard. And it was Lord Emsworth's new beard that so distressed Beach, the butler, as he sought solace from Mrs. Twemlow, the housekeeper, in her sitting-room at coffee time.
I don't know, Mrs. Twemlow, I really don't.
Why, whatever is the matter, Mr. Beach?
I've come to a decision, Mrs. Twemlow.
Why? What about?
Ever since his lordship started to grow it, I've seen the writing on the wall plainer and plainer. And now I've made up my mind. When his lordship returns from London this evening, I shall tender my resignation.
Oh, no.
18 years I've served in his lordship's household. from underfootman to my present position of trust. But now the end has come.
But surely...
That beard is weakening his lordship's position throughout the entire countryside. Are you aware that at the recent Sunday school treat I heard cries of beaver?
No.
Yes, and what's more, the beard is alienating the best element of the county. I saw Sir Gregory Parslow look very sharp at it when he dined with us last Friday. No, as long as I remain in his lordship's service, it's impossible for me to speak.
Oh, quite so, quite so.
So, I shall tender my resignation. Once that is done, my lips will no longer be sealed. Are those chocolate biscuits in that jar, Mrs. Twemlow?
Yes, Mr. Beach. Take one.
Oh, thank you.
It will cheer you up.
Oh. Cheer me up.
His lordship will not like to lose you, Mr. Beach. You say his lordship has other worries, too?
Yes, Mrs. Twemlow. That's what he's gone up to London about. His son, Mr. Frederick, is in London. Unexpected.
Oh.
Back from America. He sent his lordship a telegram which he showed me. It said, "Am in deep trouble, Governor. Urgently need your help. Will be at your club noon tomorrow. Do not fail me, Freddie."
So that's why his lordship went up yesterday.
I expect him back this evening. He must be at his club now.
Good morning, my lord.
Morning, Jenkins. Any messages for me?
Oh, no, my lord.
I'm expecting my son here in a few minutes. Will you have him shown into the smoking room?
Very good, my lord.
Wonder what trouble the boy's got himself into now. Well, we shall soon know.
Hello, Governor.
Frederick!
They told me you'd just come in here.
What brings you back to England?
I say, Governor, since when the foliage?
The what?
The beard. I hardly recognised you.
Never mind my beard.
Well, I don't, if you don't. I say, it was dashed good of you, Governor, to come bounding up to town so promptly.
I came because your telegram said you were in trouble.
British. Very British.
What trouble? It surely can't be money again.
Oh, no, not money. If it had been money, I could have applied to good old Pop-in-law. He's an ace. He thinks the world of me.
Indeed. I met Mr. Donaldson only once, but he struck me as a man of sound judgment.
That's what I say. He thinks I'm a wonder. No, it's not money. It's Aggie. My wife, you know.
Well?
She's left me.
Left you?
Absolutely flat. Buzzed off. And the note pinned to the pincushion.
The fault was, I suppose, yours?
In a way, yes, but...
What precisely occurred?
Well, it was like this, Governor. You know how keen I have always been on the movies, going to every picture I could manage and so forth. Well, one night as I was lying awake, I suddenly got the idea of a scenario of my own.
Scenario?
And dashed good it was, too. It was about a poor man who had an accident, and the coos at the hospital said an operation was the only thing that could save his life. But they wouldn't operate without $500 down in advance. And he hadn't got $500. So his wife got hold of a millionaire.
What is all this drivel?
Drivel, Governor? I'm only telling you my scenario.
I've no wish to hear it. What I am anxious to learn from you, in as few words as possible, is the reason for the breach between you and your wife.
Well, I'm telling you. It all started with this scenario.
Oh, not that again.
When I'd written it, I naturally wanted to sell it to somebody. And just about then, Pauline Petite came east and took a house in Great Neck. And a pal of mine introduced me to her.
And who is Pauline Petite?
Good heavens, Governor. Don't tell me you've never heard of Pauline Petite. The movie star. Didn't you see Passion's Slave?
I did not.
Nor Silken Fetters?
Never.
Nor Purple Passion, nor Bonds of Gold, nor Seduction? Great Scott, Governor, you haven't lived.
What about this woman?
Well, a pal introduced me to her, you see, and I started to pave the way to getting her interested in this scenario of mine. Because if she liked it, of course, it meant everything. Well, this involved me seeing a good deal of her, you understand. And one night, Jane York happened to come upon us having a bite together at an inn.
Good God.
Oh, it was all perfectly respectable, Governor. Purely a business relationship. But the trouble was that I had kept the thing from Aggie because I wanted to surprise her. I wanted to be able to come to her with the scenario and tell her I wasn't such a fool as I looked.
Any woman capable of believing that.
And most unfortunately, I had said that I had to go to Chicago that night on business. So, what with one thing and another... Well, she is in London now, with Jane York, at the Savoy. I followed her to London, but she won't let me come near her, damn it.
Who is Jane York?
Oh, a pill, Governor. One of the worst. A Jebusite and a Malachite. If it hadn't been for her, I believe I could have fixed the thing. But she got hold of Aggie and whisked her away and poisoned her mind. This woman, Governor, has got a brother in the background, and she wanted Aggie to marry this brother. My belief is she is trying to induce Aggie to pop over to Paris, get a divorce from me, so as to give this blighted brother a look in, dash him. So, now, Governor, is the time for action. Now is the moment to rally round as never before. I rely on you.
What on earth do you expect me to do?
Why, go to her and plead with her. They do it in the movies. I've seen thousands of pictures where the white-haired old father...
I am not white-haired. Slightly brindled. But the answer is no. You have made your bed and you must stew in it.
Eh?
I mean, you must stew in your own juice.
You mean you won't go and plead?
No.
You mean yes?
I mean no.
Not plead?
I refuse to allow myself to be drawn into this matter.
You won't?
I will not.
Oh, come, Governor, be a sport. Her suite's number 67. Have a pop at it.
No.
Very well. Then I may as well tell you, Governor, that my life is as good as all over. I am a spent egg. If Aggie goes to Paris and gets that divorce, I shall retire to some quiet spot, and there pass the few remaining years of my existence a blighted wreck. Goodbye, Governor.
Goodbye.
Honk, honk.
Retire to a quiet spot, he said. A blighted wreck, he said. What if the quiet spot is Blandings Castle? No, that must be prevented at all costs. I will go and see this Aggie of his. Suite 67, Frederick said. Yes. That's what I will do. Suite 67, please.
Certainly, sir.
What floor is that on?
3rd floor, sir. I'll take you up.
Thank you. No answer. Door's ajar. She may not have heard me. I'll go in. Hello? Lovely flowers. Good Lord. They're all from Frederick. God bless my soul. It's a dog. Go away, sir. Go away. Well, all right, sir. I'll go away. Bless my soul. It's a bedroom. I thought it was a passage. Still, there's a door between me and that wretched Pekingese.
Who's there?
Good Lord. Just my luck. First time I call on my daughter-in-law, she's having a bath. Pray do not be alarmed, my dear.
Who are you? What are you doing in my bedroom?
There's no cause for alarm, my dear.
Hands up, whoever you are.
Who are you? Are you my daughter-in-law? Don't point that gun at me. Can't you control this dog?
I'm Jane York. I'm nobody's daughter-in-law.
Who's there? What's upsetting little cheerful?
It's a man.
I know it's a man. He spoke to me. Who is he?
I don't know. A nasty-looking fellow with an ugly beard. I saw him hanging about the passage outside your door, so I got my gun and followed him in. Come on out, Aggie. I think he's pretending to be your father-in-law.
I can't come out and go where?
My dear madam.
What are you doing here?
I found the door ajar.
And walked in to see if there were any jewel cases ajar, too. Aggie, I think it's Dopey Smith.
What?
The fellow the cop said tried for your jewels in New York.
I am not Dopey Smith, madam. I am the Earl of Emsworth. And please put away that pistol. I came to see my daughter-in-law.
Who did he say he was, Jane? Oh, shut up, Cheerful. Now come here. Now, stay quiet. You say you're the Earl of Emsworth?
My dear, I am the Earl of Emsworth.
know, Jane, he might be the Earl of Emsworth. He looks very like Freddie.
Like Frederick? No, no.
Jiminy Christmas. Don't you see, Aggie?
See what?
Why, it is Freddie disguised, trying to get at you that way. Just the sort of movie stunt he would think up. Take those whiskers off, Vandeleur. We know you. Well, if you won't take them off, I will.
Don't do that.
The whiskers seem to be real. Unless he's fixed it with especially strong fish glue or something. I'd better try again.
Madam.
No, Jane, it isn't Freddie. I know Freddie.
Then he's a crook after all. Step into that cupboard, George, while I phone for the hotel detective and the police.
I will not step into cupboards. I insist on my daughter-in-law hearing me. I don't know who this woman is, my dear.
I told you, my name's Jane York.
Ah, the woman who poisons my son's wife's mind against him. I know all about you. My dear Aggie, my son has implored me by telegram to come to London this morning. He told me there'd been a little misunderstanding between you.
Little misunderstanding is good.
Do be quiet, Jane.
Frederick gave that film star woman dinner for a purpose.
And directly I saw them, I knew what the purpose was, Mr. Whoever you are.
No, I believe it's true and that he really is Lord Emsworth. How could he know what happened unless Freddie told him?
The thing was in Broadway whispers and town gossip, wasn't it?
All the sec... Oh, Jane, will you answer the phone?
Hello?
I assure you I
Yes.
am Lord Emsworth.
Mrs. Threepwood Sweet, yes. Shh. What? Right. Send them straight up. You're out of luck, Mr. Whoever you are. Lord Emsworth has just arrived and on his way up now.
What? Do you mind if I take a chair, my dear?
Well, look who's here, also calling himself Lord Emsworth. White hair and a ghastly long white beard.
Oh, my dear child, poor Freddie.
Freddie, it's you. Take that silly beard off.
Oh, dash it.
God bless my soul. Frederick.
Good God, Governor.
Freddie, is that your father?
Oh, yes, rather. Of course. Absolutely. But he said he wasn't coming.
I changed my mind. I wish I hadn't. What do you think you look like?
There, Jane, I told you he was Lord Emsworth all the time. Surely you can see the likeness now.
Do I look like that? I think I need a glass of water.
Oh. Well, anyway, Freddie Threepwood, now you are here. What's the idea? Aggie told you never to come near her again.
Miss Jane York, I don't want to talk to you. You're a serpent in the bosom. I mean, a snake in the grass.
Oh, am I?
Yes, you are. You poisoned Aggie's mind against me. If it hadn't been for you, I could have got her alone and told her my story man to man. I mean, husband to wife.
Well, let's hear it now. You've had plenty of time to rehearse it. Married man in secret rendezvous with film star.
Oh, I say, Aggie, old thing. You look perfectly topping in that kimono.
Stick to the point.
That is the point. But if you think I look perfectly topping, why do you go running around with movie actresses with carroty hair?
Oh, red gold, wouldn't you say?
Carroty.
Carroty it is. You're absolutely right. I never liked it all along.
Then what were you doing with it? Why were you dining with it?
Yes, why?
Oh, I do wish you wouldn't butt in. I am not talking to you.
You might just as well, for all the good it's going to do you.
Be quiet, Jane. Well, Freddie?
Well, it was like this.
Never believe a man who starts a story like that.
Do please keep quiet, Jane. Yes, Freddie?
I was trying to sell that carroty female a film scenario. And I was keeping it from you because I wanted it to be a surprise.
Freddie, darling. Was that really it? You don't mean to say that...
Absolutely it. And in order to keep in with the woman, whom I may as well say I disliked rather heartily from the start, I had to lush her up a trifle from time to time.
Of course.
Well, you have to with these people.
Naturally.
It makes all the difference if you push a bit of food into them before getting into the business talk.
All the difference in the world.
You don't mean to say, Aggie, that you really believe all this applesauce?
Of course she does. Don't you, precious?
Of course I do, sweetie pie.
And what's more, I can prove it. Here's a cable that came this morning from the super ultra art film company of Hollywood, offering me $1,000 solid for the scenario. So another time, Jane York, kindly refrain from judging your fellows by the beastly light of your foul imagination.
Yes, Jane, I must say you've made a great deal of mischief. I wish in future you'd stop interfering in other people's concerns.
Good show. And if I may add...
If you ask me, it's a fake.
What's a fake?
That cable.
What do you mean, a fake? Well, read it for yourself.
It's quite easy to get cables cabled to you by cabling a friend in New York to cable them.
I don't get that.
I do. And I never want to see you again, Jane York.
Same here. In Turkey, they'd shove a girl like you in a sack and drop her in the Bosphorus.
I might as well go.
And don't come back. There is the door.
Oh, well.
Oh, Aggie. Darling.
Freddie, darling.
No.
What was your scenario about, sweetie?
I'll tell you, Angel Face. Or should we stir up the governor? He seemed a bit under the weather.
Better leave him to rest a while.
That woman Jane York upset him. She'd upset anyone. If there's one person I bar, it's the blister who comes between man and wife. My scenario's about a man and his wife.
Oh.
This fellow, you see, is a poor cove. No money, if you follow me. And he has an accident, and the hospital blokes say they won't operate unless he puts down $500 in advance. But where to get it? You see the situation.
Oh, yes.
Strong, what?
Awfully strong.
Well, it goes on, getting stronger. The cove's wife gets hold of a millionaire bloke and vamps him and lures him to the apartment and gets him to promise he'll cough up the cash. Meanwhile, cut back to the doctor at the hospital on the phone, and she, laughing merrily so as not to let the millionaire bloke think her heart is aching. Oh, I forgot to tell you that the cove had to be operated on immediately, or he would hand in his dinner pail. Dramatic, what?
Frightfully dramatic.
Well, then, the millionaire bloke demands his price. I thought of calling it a woman's price.
Splendid.
And now comes the blowout. They go into the bedroom and... Oh, hello, Governor. Feeling better?
Much better, thank you.
You know my wife? What?
Oh, Lord Emsworth, I'm so dreadfully sorry. I wouldn't have had anything like this happen for the world, but...
The fault was entirely mine, my dear child. But, tell me, when Frederick was wearing that beard, did he look like... me?
Oh, yes, very like.
Thank you, my dear. That was all I wanted to know. I will leave you now. You will wish to be alone. You must come down to Blandings, my dear, at the very earliest opportunity. Goodbye, Frederick.
Cheerio, Governor.
Goodbye, my dear.
Goodbye.
I can find my way out. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
Good afternoon, sir. Ground floor, sir?
Yes, please. Tell me, does this hotel contain a barber's shop?
Yes, sir, in the foyer to the right of the reception. It was a haircut you were wanting, sir?
No. A shave. And as quickly as possible.
My lord? My lord, we're at the castle.
Oh, yes, thank you, Lord. I was feeling rather tired. Ah, Beach.
Oh, good evening, my lord. Good evening. I hope you had a comfortable journey from London. If I may say so, you're looking quite yourself now.
Thank you, Beach. Perhaps you'll bring me a whiskey and soda in the library.
Certainly, my lord.
What a day, what a day. Oh, those tobacco plants. Lovely smell on a warm night. Stocks, too. Ah, my whisky and soda. Thank you. Is all well here, Beach?
Yes, my lord. The vet came to see Prudence the cow, and he says she's much better. And Mr. McAllister says the whale oil solution has done wonders for the green fly on the roses. Taught them a sharp lesson, were his words.
Capital, capital. Beach, would you kindly put a telephone trunk call through to London for me?
Very good, my lord.
Get through to the Savoy Hotel and suite number 67 and speak to Mr. Frederick.
Yes, my lord.
Tell him I've had my beard removed.
If I may say so, my lord, it makes you look 20 years younger without it.
Thank you, Beach. And tell Mr. Frederick that I particularly wish to know how that scenario of his ended.
Scenario, my lord?
Yes, scenario, Beach. Mr. Frederick was talking about a film scenario he'd written and sold to a Hollywood company. The wicked millionaire had, it seemed, lured the heroine into her bedroom and... scenario, Beach. Ask him how he ended it.
Very good, my lord. My lord?
What? Ah, Beach. Did you get through?
Yes, my lord. I spoke to Mr. Frederick.
Yes?
He asked me to congratulate you on what you said about the beard, and to give your lordship his best wishes and his wife's.
Ah.
And I was to tell you that when the millionaire and the sick man's wife entered her bedroom, there was a black jaguar on a chain at the foot of the bed.
A jaguar?
A jaguar, my lord. The lady said it was to protect her honour. The millionaire, touched by this, gave her the money, and they sang the theme song as a duet.
Ah.
The sick husband made a satisfactory recovery after his operation, your lordship.
Oh. Thank you, Beach. That is all.
Good night, my lord.
Good night, Beach.
In that episode of Blandings, Lord Emsworth Grows a Beard, Lord Emsworth was Richard Vernon and Beach, Lockwood West. Nigel Anthony was the narrator, Phillida Sewell, Mrs. Twemlow, Steve Hodson, the Honourable Frederick Threepwood, Fiona Matheson, his wife Aggie, and Valerie Colgan, Jane York. Other parts were played by members of the cast. Lord Emsworth Grows a Beard by P.G. Wodehouse was adapted for radio by Richard Usborne and produced by Bobby J.
And there's a second chance to hear that episode of Blandings on Monday at 6:30. But next week the spotlight falls on the Empress of Blandings, not an aristocratic relative, but Lord Emsworth's prize pig. She goes on hunger strike when her favourite pigman is detained by the law after a little overindulgence at the Goat and Feathers. But with the agricultural show only 10 days away, a miracle is needed if she's to retain her title in the fat pigs class. Pig Hooey by P.G. Wodehouse is our Blanding story next Saturday.
Blandings, short stories by P.G. Wodehouse, adapted for radio by Richard Usborne. With Richard Vernon as Lord Emsworth, Lockwood West as Beach the Butler, and Margot Boyd as Lady Constance. This week, Pig Hooey.
The quiet village of Blandings Parlour, in the lee of the great castle, became the scene of turmoil and violence yesterday evening, when George Cyril Wellbeloved, Lord Emsworth's pre-eminent pigman, was arrested by his friend, Police Constable Albert Evans, in the Goat and Feathers public house, for being drunk and disorderly. George Cyril Wellbeloved spent the rest of the night in the lock-up cell at the police station, and today faces the majesty of a magistrate's court. George Cyril Wellbeloved is not looking or feeling his best. Those near to him would have been left in little doubt as to the nature of his work, and a night in the cells had neither improved the aroma of his calling or the hangover from the night before.
Silence in court. First case, your worships. George Cyril Wellbeloved, charged with being drunk and disorderly in the Goat and Feathers public house in Blandings Parlour on the evening of July the 12th last. Police Constable Evans will give his testimony.
On the evening of July 12th, to wit last night, I was in the said Goat and Feathers, keeping a sharp lookout for miscreants. George Cyril Wellbeloved, aged 27, pigman to the Earl of Emsworth at Blandings Castle.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but can we have another window open? Phew, it's stuffy in here. Thank you. Ask Wellbeloved to stand further away too, will you? Thank you. Please continue your evidence, Police Constable Evans.
It was acting like he had drink taken, and when remonstrated with, he resisted. He broke 2 pint glasses, a glass case containing a stuffed 25-pound pipe caught in the Castle Lake in 1925, and a hat stand.
You were drunk, Wellbeloved?
Yes, Your Honour. But, Your Honour, it was my birthday.
Oh, your birthday, was it? Well, I see on the charge sheet that you gave your date of birth in December. It is now July. Nor would a birthday be acceptable in law as an excuse. The law must take its course. Phew, are all the windows open? 14 days in prison without the option of a fine. Phew, take the prisoner away. Oh, that's better.
2 weeks? His lordship's pigs won't like this.
You say, Lord Emsworth, that this fine pig hasn't touched her food for 48 hours? I can't understand.
But dash it, Smithers, you call yourself a veterinary surgeon. The finest pig I've ever owned, Empress of Blandings. Last year's prize winner in the fat pigs class at the Shrewsbury Agricultural Show, and entered to win again in 10 days' time. She's always fed well, never missed a day of her wolf layman diet. Why is she off her food now?
What does your pigman say, Lord Emsworth?
My pigman's in prison, silly ass. George Cyril Wellbeloved. Drunk and disorderly, 14 days without the option. Simmons, who's doing his job till he comes out, he can't get the Empress to come to her trough. I can't, and now you can't.
No, you'll just have to wait. She certainly looks fit enough, and in good health. But if she's not feeding, you'll just have to wait.
Let's go in and see if my pig books say anything about hunger strikes. Good day to you. Chapter after chapter about feeding. Not a word about not feeding. Beach. Yes, my milk. Why does Lady Constance insist on my drinking this stuff every morning?
She thinks you should put on weight, my lord.
Me put on weight? With my prize pig losing weight every minute? And I have to put it on? Lady Constance doesn't worry about the Empress. She called her a great bag of snuffle and lard. Connie.
Clarence, an awful thing has happened.
Thank you, Beach. Leave the milk there.
My lord.
Now then, Connie, so you've heard. He's just told me.
What? Has he been here?
Left about 20 minutes ago.
Why did you let him go? You must have known I would want to see him.
What good could that have done?
I could at least have assured him of my sympathy.
Yes, I suppose you could. Not that he deserves any sympathy. The man's an arse.
Nothing of the kind. A most intelligent young man.
Would you call him young? 50, I'd have said. 50th a day.
Are you out of your senses? Heacham, 50.
Not Heacham, Smithers, the vet.
Will you kindly tell me, Clarence, in a few simple words, what you think you're talking about?
I'm talking about Smithers. Smithers, the vet. Empress of Blandings is refusing her food, and Smithers says he can't do anything about it. We've got to wait. And he calls himself a vet.
Then you haven't heard, Clarence. A dreadful thing has happened. Angela has broken off her engagement to Heacham.
And the agricultural show on Wednesday week.
What has that got to do with it?
What has that got to do with it? My champion sire, with less than 10 days to prepare herself for a most searching examination on the show bench, in competition with all the finest pigs in the county, and she's refusing her food.
Will you stop maundering on about your insufferable pig and give attention to something that really matters? I tell you that Angela, your niece Angela, has broken off her engagement to Lord Heacham and says she's going to marry that hopeless ne'er-do-well James Belford.
The son of old Belford, the parson?
Yes.
She can't. He's in America.
He's not in America. He's in London.
No, you're wrong. I remember meeting his father 2 years ago at the end of the road by Meeker's 20-acre field, and he distinctly told me the boy was sailing for America the next day. He must be there by this time.
Can't you understand? He's come back.
Come back? Oh, yes, I see. Come back.
You know, there was a silly sort of affair between him and Angela. But a year after he left, she became engaged to Lord Heacham, and I thought the whole thing with James Belford was over and done with. And now, it seems they met in London last week, and it has started all over again. She tells me she's written to Lord Heacham and broken the engagement.
We've tried everything. Acorns, skim milk, potato peel. But no, she won't touch 'em.
Oh, Clarence, really?
Oh, what? Oh, absurd, ridiculous, breaking an engagement. I'll have a word with that young man. If he thinks he can play fast and loose with my niece and jilt her without so much as a...
Clarence!
Hmm?
It is Angela who has broken off the engagement.
Oh, Angela.
She is infatuated with this man Belford, and says she's going to marry him. What are we going to do about it?
Take a strong line. Stand no nonsense. Don't send them a wedding present.
Well, Oh, Angela, we were talking about you.
Angela, my dear, do you know anything about pigs?
Yes, I do. You're one.
Me?
Yes, you. Aunt Constance says that if I marry Jimmy, you won't let me have my money.
Money? Money? What money? You haven't lent me any money?
Clarence, I believe this absent-mindedness of yours is just a ridiculous pose. You know perfectly well that when poor Jane died, she left you Angela's trustee.
And I can't touch my money without your consent till I'm 25.
How old are you now?
21.
Then what are you worrying about? My dear, no need to worry for another 4 years.
Clarence, I have told Angela that while we naturally cannot force her to marry Lord Heacham, we can at least keep her money from being squandered by this wastrel on whom she proposes to throw herself away.
He is not a wastrel. He's got quite enough money to marry me on, but he needs some capital to buy a partnership.
He is a wastrel. Wasn't he sent abroad because he...
That was 2 years ago, and since then...
My dear Angela, you may argue until...
I'm not arguing. I'm simply saying that I'm going to marry Jimmy if we both have to starve in the gutter.
What gutter?
Oh, any gutter.
Now, please listen to me, Angela. Clarence, you mustn't go. Clarence, this is as much your business as mine.
But not as much as it's my business. Oh, Uncle Clarence has gone. I'm going now.
Hello, old girl. Still off your feed? We worry about you. We do, honestly. What can we give you? You know the agricultural show is next Wednesday week, and you've got to get that medal for fatness again that you got last year. If you don't buck up and feed again, old girl, it'll be nothing better than an honourable mention. Ah, Heacham, good to see you.
I say, I've just ridden over to see if there's anything I can do about this fearful business.
I'm uncommon kind and thoughtful of you, my dear fellow. I fear things look very black.
It's an absolute mystery to me. I mean, she was all right last week.
She was all right as late as the day before yesterday.
And then this happened. Out of a blue sky, you might say.
Exactly. We don't know what to do. We've done everything to tempt our appetite.
Appetite? Is Angela ill?
Angela? No, I fancy not. She seemed perfectly well a few minutes ago.
Oh, you've seen her this morning, then? Did you say anything about this fearful business?
No, she was talking about some money.
It's all so dashed unexpected.
Yes, such a thing has never happened before. I fear the worst. According to the Wolf-Lehman feeding standards, a pig, if in health, should consume daily nourishment, amounting to 57,800 calories. These to consist of proteins, 4 pounds, 5 ounces, carbohydrates, 25 pounds...
What's all this got to do with Angela?
Angela?
I came to find out why Angela has broken off our engagement.
Ah, yes, of course, Angela. I believe it's because she's fallen in love with someone else. Yes, now I recollect, that's it. I knew there was some satisfactory explanation. Tell me, my dear fellow, what are your views about linseed meal?
What do you mean, linseed meal?
Why, linseed meal is a food for pigs.
Oh, curse all pigs.
What? What did you say?
I said curse all pigs. You keep talking about pigs. I'm not interested in pigs. I don't want to discuss pigs. Blast and damn every pig in existence.
Well,
goodbye.
Fancy hearing a Shropshire landowner speak like that. Thank heaven he's not going to marry into our family.
Clarence, are you listening? I've had enough of this nonsense of Angela and young Belford. You must catch the 2 o'clock train to London.
What? Why? In this lovely weather, and with the Empress refusing her food?
You must see this man, Belford, and tell him that if Angela marries him, she will not have a penny of her money for 4 years. I'll be greatly surprised if, when he hears that, he doesn't change his mind.
Don't see why the fellow shouldn't marry her.
Angela? Marry James Belford?
I don't see why not. Seems fond of him and all that.
You never have had a grain of sense, Clarence. Angela is going to marry Lord Heacham.
Can't stand that young man. All wrong about pigs.
Clarence, I don't want to discuss it further. You will go to London, you will see Mr. Belford, and you will tell him about Angela's money. Is that clear?
Yeah, all right. You must telephone me if there's any change in the Empress. I shall spend the night at the club.
Your guest has arrived, my lord. Mr. James Belford.
Ah, thank you. Thank you, Jenkins. Will you bring him in?
Very good, my lord.
Now, over lunch, I've got to blight the happiness of 2 young people I've always liked. A fine young fellow, young Belford was. Open air, healthy. Distribution of money all wrong. Heacham, who despises pigs, has a rent roll of 10,000 more a year. And this deserving youngster Belford has nothing. Perhaps I should keep the bad news for him till after lunch. A little more of this claret, my dear fellow.
Thank you, sir.
Allow me, my lord.
The gardens at Blandings are looking their best at this time of year. My head gardener, Angus McAllister, is all wrong about lilies and hollyhocks, but there is no denying he understands about roses. The rose garden...
I remember that rose garden well, sir. It was there that Angela and I used to meet on summer mornings.
Yes. This spring, both McAllister and I adopted a very strong policy with the slugs and plant lice, with the result that in June the rose garden became a mass of flowering damasks and Bourbon queens.
Properly to appreciate roses, you want to see them as a setting for a girl like Angela, with her fair hair gleaming against the green leaves.
No doubt. I'm glad you liked my rose garden. Of course, we have the natural advantage of loamy soil, rich in plant food and humus. But loamy soil is not enough. You must have manure, a liberal mulch of stable manure on the beds in autumn.
Angela tells me you have forbidden our marriage.
Well, now that you mention it, I believe some informal decision of that nature was arrived at. You see, my dear fellow, my sister Constance feels very strongly...
I see. I suppose she thinks I'm a sort of prodigal.
No, my dear fellow, she never said that. Wastrel was the word she used.
Well, perhaps I was a bit that way when I started in business. That was before I went to America. But you can take it from me that when you find yourself on a farm in Nebraska, employed by a patriarch who drinks applejack with every meal and between meals, who has strong views about hard work and a good vocabulary, you soon develop a certain liveliness.
Are you employed on a farm?
I was employed on a farm.
Pigs?
Pigs, yes, among other things.
Then perhaps, my dear fellow, you can give me some advice. For the last 2 days, my prize sow, Empress of Blandings, has declined all nourishment, and the agricultural show is next Wednesday week. I am distracted with anxiety.
What does your pig man say about it?
My pig man went to prison 2 days ago. You don't think that can have anything to do with it, do you? You think that may be the cause of the animal's lack of appetite?
Certainly. I imagine she's missing him. She probably misses his afternoon call.
His call?
He must have had some special call that he used when he wanted her to come to her trough. One of the first things you learn on an American farm is hog calling.
Hog calling?
Pigs are temperamental. Omit to call them, and they'll starve rather than put on a nosebag. Call them right, and they'll follow you to the ends of the earth, their mouths watering.
Fancy that. God bless my soul.
Fact, I assure you. These calls vary in different parts of America. In Wisconsin, the words boy, boy, boy bring home in both senses the bacon. In Illinois, I believe they call burp, 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 while in Iowa the phrase gus, gus, gus is preferred. In Minnesota, it's either piga, 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 or oink, oink, oink. And in Milwaukee, where there are so many people of German descent, you'll hear the old Teuton, komm Schweine, komm Schweine, komm Schweine.
God bless my soul.
And there are various local devices, beating a tin can with an axe, rattling pebbles in a suitcase. I knew a man out in Nebraska who used to call his pigs by tapping the edge of the trough with his wooden leg.
Did he indeed? But if there is a wide variety, how are we to know what well-beloved is?
But wait, I haven't told you all. There is a master word. I had it straight from Fred Patzel, the hog-calling champion of the Western States. What a man! I've known him to bring pork chops leaping from their plates.
Now you're joking. I don't like that.
No, honestly, sir. But this master word to the pig world is like the Masonic grip. Call oink oink in Illinois or burp burp in Minnesota, and the animal merely raises its eyebrows and stares coldly. But go to either state, any state, and call pig hooey.
Is that the master word of which you spoke?
That's it.
Pig hooey. Pig hooey.
Not quite right. The first syllable should be short and staccato, the second long and rising into falsetto, high but true. Pig hooey. Try it. Make it strong.
Pig hooey.
More body to the who.
Pig hooey. Must remember that. Pig hooey. God bless my soul, look at the time. I must say goodbye now, my dear fellow. Order yourself coffee and brandy and anything else you like. I must catch the 2:40 out of Paddington. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Shrewsbury! Shrewsbury! Next up, Market Blandings!
Oh, God bless my soul, I've been asleep. Now, what was it that young man said about calling pigs? Oink? No. Pea? No. It was a master call. Oh, dash it. It's gone out of my mind. Oh, dash it.
Thank you, Beach. You can leave us.
Very good, my lady.
Really, Clarence, from what you say of your meeting with James Belford today, you seem to have made an outstanding idiot of yourself. You needn't have invited him to lunch. But then to leave him without telling him that Angela would not have her money for 4 years if they married, the act of a congenital imbecile. Clarence, are you listening?
Pig. I know it started with pig. I can't remember.
Clarence, I'm talking to you.
I can't just stay here. I feel stifled. I'm going out round the back. Pig. No, confound it. Ah, Angela? Is that you, Angela?
Yes.
I didn't see you at dinner.
Oh, I didn't want any dinner. The food would have choked me. I can't eat.
It's just the same with the Empress. Young Belford says
Have you
he's
seen Jimmy? What did he say?
That's just what I can't remember. It began with the word pig.
I expect you weren't listening. Oh, you've got a very annoying habit, Uncle Clarence, of switching your mind off and just going blah when people are talking to you. It gets you very much disliked on all sides. Did Jimmy say anything about me?
So listen to that modern music coming from the servants' hall. I can't understand it. Now, the Merry Widow, that sort of thing. You can't waltz to this.
Did Jimmy say anything about me?
I fancy so. Yes, I'm sure he did.
Oh, then what?
I can't remember.
Oh, really, Uncle Clarence, you are the frozen limit. You're behaving like a bohunkus.
Oh, what?
A bohunkus, Jimmy tells me, is a very inferior type of worm.
Oh. Well, I wish you'd go in, my dear. The night air may well give you a chill.
I won't go in. I came out here to look at the moon and think about Jimmy. Come to that. What are you doing out here, Uncle Clarence?
I came out here to think. I'm much exercised about my pig, Empress of Blandings. For 2 days she has refused her food, and young Belford said she will not eat until she hears the proper call or cry. He very kindly taught it to me, but unfortunately I fell asleep in the train and have forgotten it.
I wonder that you had the nerve to ask Jimmy to teach you pig calls, considering the way you're treating him. But like a leper or something. All I can say is that if you remember this call of his, and it makes the Empress eat, you ought to be ashamed of yourself if you still refuse to let me marry Jimmy.
My dear, if through young Belford's instrumentality the Empress is induced to take nourishment again, there is nothing I will refuse him. Nothing.
Oh, honour bright?
I give you my solemn word.
You won't let Aunt Constance bully you out of it?
Certainly not. I'm always ready to listen to your Aunt Constance's views, but there are certain matters on which I claim the right to act according to my own judgment. It began with the word pig. Who? That's it! Who? Pig who? Pig hooey! Pig hooey! Pig hooey! Pig.
There, who's making that noise?
Beach, come out here at once.
Very good, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Beach, listen to this.
Very good, my lord.
Pig hooey!
Yes, my lord.
Now you do it.
I know.
Yes, it's the way you call pigs.
But I do not call pigs, my lord.
What do you want Beach to do it for?
Because if we both learn it and I forget it again, we still have it.
Oh, by Jove, yes. Come on, Beach. Inflate the lungs and let it rip.
I would merely advance the suggestion, my lord, that we move further from the vicinity of the servants' hall. If I were overheard by any of the lower domestics, it would weaken my position as a disciplinary force.
What chumps we are! The place to do it is outside the Empress's sty. Then if it works, we shall see it working.
Angela, my dear, you are a very intelligent girl. Where you get your brain from, I don't know. Not from my side of the family.
Off we go. Let's try it out. The sty's not far. Come on.
Here we are. Look, her trough's still full. She's in there, hiding behind that curtain of sacking. Now. Pig hooey! There she is, coming out. She's heard us. Once again, now. Pig hooey! I might have known it. That young scoundrel was deceiving me. He was playing a joke on me.
Oh, he wasn't, was he, Beach?
Not knowing the circumstances, I cannot say, miss.
Then why hasn't it worked?
You can't expect it to work right away. We've got her stirred up and out of her bedroom, haven't we? She's thinking it over. Once more will do the trick. Ready, Beach?
Quite ready, miss.
Now, 1, 2, 3, pig
hooey! Community singing.
Oh, Jimmy, darling.
Hello, Angela. Hello, Lord Emsworth. Hello, Beach.
Good evening, sir. Happy to see you once more.
Thanks. I'm spending a few days at the vicarage with my father. I got down here by the 5:05.
Young man, what do you mean by telling me my pig would respond to that cry? She's done nothing of the kind.
You can't have done it right.
We did it precisely as you instructed us.
Oh, was that the cry I heard as I came across the fields? You've got it all wrong. Begin the who in a low minor of 2 quarter notes in 4/4 time. Build gradually to a higher note until the voice is soaring in full crescendo, reaching F sharp in the natural scale and dwelling for 2 ritando half notes, then breaking into a shower of accidental grace notes.
God bless my soul, I should never be able to do all that.
Oh, Jimmy will do it for you, Uncle Clarence. Now that he's engaged to me, he'll be one of the family and always popping about here. He can do it every day till the agricultural show is over and your pigman comes out of jug.
I think that would be the wisest plan. I doubt if an amateur can ever produce real results. You need a voice that has been trained on the open prairies, competing sometimes with tornadoes. A manly, sunburnt, wind-scorched voice. Listen. Pig hoo!
It's working. It's working. The Empress is feeding.
Oh, Jimmy, my darling, my wonder man.
Angela, old girl. Empress. Beach, it has worked. She's feeding again.
Very good, my lord.
In that episode of Blandings, Pig Hooey, Lord Emsworth was Richard Vernon, Beach, Lockwood West, and Lady Constance, Margot Boyd. Nigel Anthony was the narrator, the Pigman and Lord Heacham, Peter Tuddenham, the chairman of the magistrates and Mr. Smithers, Dinah Martin was Angela, and Edward Duke, James Belford. Other parts were played by members of the cast. Pig Hooey by P.G. Wodehouse was adapted for radio by Richard Usborne and produced by Bobby J.
You have another chance to hear that episode on Monday evening at 6:30. Next week at the same time, Freddie Threepwood has a smashing wheeze for getting his lovesick friend Rupert and his cousin Gertrude together at Blandings Castle. Lord Emsworth is, of course, the victim, in Company for Gertrude by P.G. Wodehouse, our next episode of Blandings.
The Honourable Frederick Threepwood had for many years infuriated his mild old father, the Earl of Emsworth, of Blandings Castle, Shropshire. Trouble with a shop girl at Oxford, racing cars, debts, the prodigal younger son. Then Freddie married, and it was the making of him, a splendidly rich American girl. And he has now become vice president of her splendidly rich father's dog biscuit business over there. Donaldson's Dog Joy. Biscuits full of all essential vitamins for the perfect puppy, the dynamic dog. And now, for a short while, Freddie's over in London, working like a beaver for his father-in-law's interests, and determined to build up a British market. Lady Marshall, Freddie's aunt, has so many dogs that she loses count of them, and Freddie intends, as a spearhead for his campaign, to line Aunt Elizabeth up as English customer number 1 for Donaldson's Dog Joy. Biscuits full of all essential... Well, yes, we've had that. He's on his way at this moment to Grosvenor Square. And if he can land Aunt Elizabeth, he can say, patronised by the aristocracy.
Ah, hello, Parker. Is her ladyship in?
Good morning, sir. It's Mr. Frederick. We thought you were in America. Come in, Mr. Frederick. Bob, Bingo, Wilhelm, Orloff, Ching Ching, less noise. It's only her ladyship's nephew. Give me your hat and umbrella, Mr. Frederick.
I'll go into the drawing room, shall I? Oh, shut up, you foul dogs! Talk about a frothing maelstrom of dumb chums. Still, that's why I'm here. Aunt Elizabeth!
Freddie, this is a surprise. Shut up, you foul dogs. Shut up and lie down. All of them. Down, all of them. There. Now, Freddie, you've come back from America. I take that as read.
Correct, Aunt Elizabeth. I have come to London to enlarge and put some life into the English end of my father-in-law's business. Did you meet Aggie's father, old Donaldson? Big tycoon in America, dog biscuits, Donaldson's dog joy. Millionaire several times over. Thinks the world of me.
So now you're selling dog biscuits to the backward British. Is that it?
Yes, Aunt Elizabeth, and that, apart from the love I have borne you since childhood.
Stuff a sock in it, Freddie. You've come to convert me to your damned foreign biscuits.
Ah.
Well, thank you. My dogs do very well on Peterson's pup food, which is British. And I get it at bulk prices, delivered regularly to the back door from the stores. Now then.
Aunt Elizabeth, Peterson's pup food. You're making a mistake. It's a fraud. It's lacking in 4 of the essential vitamins. No wonder your dogs bark at someone they've known for years. Nerves. No wonder they lie about on chairs and sofas. Feed these animals with Donaldson's Dog Joy for a fortnight and you'll mark the change. They'll be fine, upstanding, happy, with wet noses and all 4 feet on the ground. Fortnight's free trial.
Freddie.
Special price for members of my family. Bulk discounts, too. What quantity can I book you up for, Aunt Elizabeth?
Freddie, you're making me tired. Please go away.
Oh. Where's Gertrude? Perhaps I can talk sense into her about Donaldson's Dog Joy.
Freddie, haven't you been down to Blandings since you got back?
No.
Well, Gertrude's there. We sent her there. She has been a very silly girl. She thinks she's in love with an impoverished... Oh, it's been such a nuisance and anxiety. So she's at Blandings. Your Aunt Constance is away, so Gertrude is acting hostess to your father.
Ah, yes, it comes back to me. My governor told me about her on the telephone. Oh, it's an old family custom. Whenever the young of the species make a floater, like falling in love with an impoverished, impossible young man, the words all my aunts use for any young man with an income of less than 10,000.
What?
She is shot off to Blandings to recover, bunged into the Bastille, Blandings Castle in Shropshire. Governor's often complained about it, bitterly. And now it's Gertrude. And tidying the governor's desk. These girls, when in love, will go about doing good deeds. It gets them greatly disliked.
Have you finished, Freddie? I'm sorry I can't ask you to lunch. You must go now.
Oh, well, tinkety-tonk, Aunt Elizabeth, for the nonce. I shall press my suit. I will not take no for an answer. Oh, less of that, you neurotic dog. Ow!
Your hat and umbrella, Mr. Frederick. That's enough. That's enough.
Thank you, Parker. That's right, you foul dogs. Shut up. Pip, pip, Parker.
Goodbye, sir.
Oh, well, raspberry from Aunt Elizabeth. Peterson's pup food, forsooth. I'll have to bend young Gertrude to my will at the castle. I wonder who her unsuitable suitor is. Hello? Hello, surely that's old Beaver's coming this way. Ah, the Reverend Rupert Bingham as I stand here. Sober black costume, roundabout collar, kept in place purely by willpower as vouchsafed to men of God. And with muscles bulging as when he stroked the Oxford 8 in my day. Oh, what a man.
Beefers! Hello, Freddie. Haven't seen you for years. Keeping pretty fit.
Oh, as a fiddle. As a fiddle. And you?
Oh, I'm all right. What were you doing in that house?
Trying to sell dog biscuits.
I didn't know you sold dog biscuits.
I do when people have enough sense to see that Donaldson's are the best. But could I make my fat-headed aunt see that? No, I could not, Beefers.
Your aunt? I didn't know Lady Marshall was your aunt.
Oh, didn't you, Beefers? I thought it was all over London.
Did she tell you about me?
What about you? Great Scott! Are you the impoverished bloke that wants to marry Gertrude?
Yes.
Well, I'm dashed.
I love her, Freddie. I love her as no man...
Rather, quite, absolutely. And she loves you, what? Thinks you a king among men. The tree from which her, whatever it is, hangs.
And now they've gone and sent her to Blandings, to be out of my way.
But why are you impoverished? Don't you get tithes?
Well, there aren't any tithes where I am.
Oh, not so hot. Well, what are you doing about it?
Well, I thought of calling on your aunt again and trying to melt her obduracy.
No earthly good, Beefers, old man. If a woman won't buy Donaldson's Dog Joy, it means she has some mental kink, and it's no good trying to reason with her. Come on, let me think. Perhaps we could... No, we couldn't. No. If you... Oh, Lord, no. I've got it, Beefers. Listen, you're legging it straight down to Blandings this very afternoon. I've got the whole thing planned. You've not met my governor, have you? He's not seen you.
I've not met Lord Emsworth, no. Why?
And Aunt Constance is away? Yes. So the coast's clear.
Freddie, what are you talking about?
You will go to the castle as a friend of mine, not a parson, named... let's see, your suitcase will probably have R.B. marked on it. You'll be Rupert, Badham, and you'll take ordinary shirts and collars. But disguise, see? And black tie for evening. You're staying till I come down in a few days. I'll fix it with the governor, send him a telegram. My friend Rupert Badham, come down for some country air.
But I don't see how...
meet Gertrude. Well, as a stranger, of course. But the governor will be delighted that she has some young company. Keep her mind off tidying his study. And you...
Yes, what do I do?
You ingratiate yourself with my governor. Ingratiate yourself like nobody's business.
But what good will it do, ingratiating myself, as you call it, with your father? He's only Gertrude's uncle.
What good? My dear chap, are you aware that the governor owns the countryside for miles around? He has all sorts of church livings in his gift, up his sleeve. Livings, vicarages, simply dripping with tithes. And he can give them to whoever he likes.
Freddie, I believe there's something in this, innocent deception. But how do I ingratiate myself with Lord Emsworth?
Easy, Beefers, old man, easy. Cluster round him like a poultice. Help him out of chairs and over stairs. Carry his mackintosh and umbrella for him. Why, great Scott, I'd undertake to ingratiate myself with Stalin if I set my mind to it. Pop off and pack the old toothbrush, and I'll send that wire to the governor.
Yes? This is Blandings Castle, Lord Emsworth's residence. Telegram for Lord Emsworth? All right, Mrs. Gillette. I'll write it down. Yes. Thank you, Mrs. Gillette. I'll read that back to you. A great pal of mine, Rupert Badham, will arrive Market Blandings by 7:15 train. Please send Vools to meet. Please make Badham welcome at Castle till I come. He will be good company for Gertrude. Signed, Freddie. Thank you, Mrs. Gillette. Well, I'll give this message to his lordship straight away. Goodbye, then.
Beach. More coffee, thank you. Do you remember Well-Beloved, Beach? Well-Beloved, my pig man. Used to look after my pigs.
Very acutely, my lord. My lord, I have a telegram...
Excellent pig man, Well-Beloved, but drank too much at the Goat and Compasses. Got jugged for drunken disorderly that time.
Yes, sir. This telegram has come
I thought
from Mr.
Well-Beloved would want to find a change of air in some southern or eastern county. I gave him an excellent reference. When sober, he was a force in the piggery. Pigs liked him.
Yes, sir, but this...
Now I learn, instead of migrating to Sussex or Kent or Norfolk or somewhere, the fellow's actually gone just round the corner from here, in the village of Matchingham. He's gone as pigman to Sir Gregory Parslow at Matchingham Hall. What do you make of that, Beach?
Perhaps higher wages, my lord.
It's black treachery. Why, Parslow's been a friend of mine. Dined here often. Sat with me on the bench. If Sir Gregory ever calls here again, you and the footman are to throw him down the steps. I'll get even with him yet.
Yes, my lord. I'm sorry, my lord. But this telegram just come over the telephone from the post office.
Huh? Badham? Rupert Badham? I don't remember any Badham among Frederick's friends. Still, company for Gertrude, that's good. Will you tell Vools to meet that train, Beach?
Yes, my lord.
And ask Miss Gertrude to come and see me when she's not busy, will you?
Very good, my lord.
Parslow. Parslow and his pigs. Parslow and my pigman. Ugh. Higher wages, I suppose. Parslow. Stealing pigmen. Ought to be in the dock, not on the bench.
Parslow J.P. Ah, Gertrude, my dear.
Uncle Clarence, your tie's gone all crooked. Let me put it straight.
Never mind my tie. I've just had a telegram from Frederick. He's sending down a friend of his, Rupert Badham, to stay here for a few days till he comes himself. He'll be here for dinner.
I'll arrange a room for him, Uncle Clarence.
Thank you, my dear. If he's a friend of Frederick's, he'll be young. And that'll be company for you, won't it?
Company? I've got my Schopenhauer to finish, thank you. And Burton's Anatomy of Melancholy to follow. I don't want any young company.
Oh, come, my dear.
It must be wonderful being as old as you are, Uncle Clarence.
What?
To feel that there's such a short step to the tomb.
The tomb?
The quiet tomb. To me, life seems to stretch out endlessly. 23. That's all I am. Only 23. It's such a long time to wait.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Mr. Badham, my lord.
Thank you.
Ah, Mr. Badham. Friend of my son, Frederick.
Good evening, sir.
This is my niece, Gertrude Marshall.
Why, hello. Mr. Badham?
Hello.
You must get to know one another, as I'm rather busy and can't be a good host. But dinner now. We needn't change for dinner this evening, need we, Gertrude, my dear?
Yes, Uncle Clarence. We will dress for dinner this evening. Don't be lazy. Off you go and change. I'll put dinner back half an hour. I'm going to wear my red dress. Mr. Badham, just black tie will do.
A glass of port, Mr. Badham.
I'm sure Mr. Badham doesn't want any port, Uncle Clarence.
No, thank you.
You go and have yours with your coffee in the library.
Just as you say, my dear.
I want to show Mr. Badham the rose garden while there's still some light.
Splendid, yeah.
Let me help you up, Lord Emsworth.
Thank you, Mr. Badham. I can walk to the library by myself without your support.
Rupert, my angel man.
Gertrude, old girl.
Oh, Rupert, my angel. Oh, but we must go in, or Uncle Clarence will suspect.
Gertrude, old girl. One more kiss. Yes. Yes, we must go in, and I must help your uncle up to bed when he goes. He likes to be helped upstairs, and things, out of chairs, and things, don't you think?
I'm sure he does. If Freddie said he would, he must know his father's ways. Freddie's coming down the day after tomorrow, I told you. I'm meeting him at Market Blandings.
You're an angel.
Do angels have long red dresses?
Oh, well...
You should know, being a parson. What did they teach you at Theological College? Yoo-hoo, Freddie!
Oh, nice of you to come and meet me, young Gertrude.
Hello, Freddie.
How are things? Is old Beefers ingratiating himself with the governor?
Well, yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no? The governor should be looking on Beefers as a prize pig by now. Or is it you, lamb?
Well, yes. Rupert has been very zealous, helping Uncle Clarence out of rooms into raincoats, galloping out of the house with rugs, mufflers, hats and things if he finds Uncle Clarence has gone out without them. Perhaps, though, his attentions have been a bit overwhelming. We've been wondering about that.
Isn't the governor responding? I mean, he ought to be feeling like an oldest inhabitant who's fallen into the midst of a troop of Boy Scouts all doing good deeds at the same time.
Well, perhaps Uncle Clarence was beginning to be grateful. But there was this business with the stepladder yesterday afternoon, and the embrocation, and trying to rescue Uncle Clarence from drowning.
Can we stop the car while you tell me about all this? It sounds so exciting.
Well, yes, I think I'd better. I'll, pull in by this gate.
Good. Now, fire away. Tell me the worst.
Well, yesterday Rupert and I had gone for a bit of a walk, and then I persuaded him it was time to go back and find Uncle Clarence and do some ingratiating. Rupert says he found him up some step-ladder in the orchard, pruning a tree. So Rupert bustled up and said, "Ought you to be tiring yourself, Lord Emsworth? Won't you let me do that for you?"
Oh, quite the right note. Assiduity. Zeal. Good.
Uncle Clarence said, "No, thank you." At least, Rupert thinks he said, "Thank you." And they stood there, talking, sort of. Uncle Clarence up the ladder, and Rupert holding it steady, he thought. Then Rupert remembered to tell Uncle Clarence that you were coming down today, and Uncle Clarence seems to have had a touch of vertigo or cramp or something, and he gave a kind of sudden, sharp groan and sort of quivered all over, Rupert says.
How extraordinary.
Well, this made the steps wobble, and Rupert tried to steady them, and the next thing was they shut up, like a pair of scissors, and Uncle Clarence was sitting on a hard path, not liking it much. He had ripped an ankle and shaken himself up falling. Altogether, Rupert says, he wasn't frightfully sunny about it.
No.
Rupert felt he might have lost a bit of ground in his ingratiating on this.
Pity. One of the vicars here has been told by his doctors to go and live in the south of France, and the living will be vacant and in the governor's gift.
What?
Much Matchingham. Now, if Beefers could have gone as vicar there, you two could have got married.
Yes, it's a shame. However, Rupert bought Uncle Clarence some lotion for his ankle.
A lotion? For his twisted ankle? Oh, good old Beefers. He couldn't have done better. But that was last night. Well?
Well, a sort of embrocation it was.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Clarence showed me the bottle this morning. Blake's balsam. He's awfully angry. You'll see what I mean when you go up to his bedroom.
Why? Is he in bed?
Yes.
Good Lord.
You see, this lotion, embrocation, stuff, well, Uncle Clarence told me he put a lot of it on his ankle before he went to bed and rubbed it well in.
Mm-hmm.
He got to sleep, but dreamed he was being burned at the stake by Red Indians. Feet first.
Oh, God.
Woke up, found his ankle was even more painful, put more embrocation on it, rubbed it in, managed to get to sleep, woke, and the leg was even worse.
Well, go on, girl.
Well, after frequent massages of embrocation, at 6 o'clock this morning, he decided he couldn't stay in bed any longer, so he got up and went for a swim. To cool his leg, chiefly. Thought the cold water of the lake might be good for it.
Oh, yes. Governor loves an early morning swim in the lake.
Well, he said it made the leg feel better immediately he got it in the water. His ankle cooled off and he could kick and splash, and thinking he was on his own, he started to sing as he swam about on his back.
So?
Freddie, you must understand that Rupert and I had arranged to get up early and meet behind the rhododendrons for a walk in the sunrise. And Rupert was there, waiting for me.
Beefers. And so then what?
So then Rupert made his big mistake. He thought Uncle Clarence's singing was a cry for help, that Uncle Clarence was in difficulty in the lake, and that this was his big chance of ingratiating himself for life by rescuing Uncle Clarence, was saving his life.
Oh, Beefers used to swim for Oxford.
Yes. So Rupert ran to the lake, tore off his coat and plunged in to rescue Uncle Clarence. Uncle Clarence struggled, so Rupert did what all water rescue instructions say you must do when you're saving life. He aimed a blow at Uncle Clarence, right on the jaw, and knocked him senseless.
Oh, dear.
It stopped his struggling, and Rupert was easily able to drag him to the bank.
Old Beefers boxed for Oxford, too. Heavyweight.
Well, Uncle Clarence woke up safely, tucked into his own bed and with a headache, also shouting curses at poor Rupert, which, as a clergyman, Rupert would not have liked to hear. You see, when Uncle Clarence looked again at the bottle of lotion Rupert had given him, Blake's balsam, he saw it was an embrocation for horses.
For horses? Oh, golly.
For horses, yes. Uncle Clarence showed it to me, and it said, Blake's balsam, dilute with 3 parts water and apply directly for strains, sprains, etc., to muscles, ligaments, in fetlocks, withers, pastons and hocks.
Oh, Lord.
And it said in big letters at the bottom of the label, for use in stables only.
Oh, gosh.
Keep away from children.
Drive on, Gertrude. This is not good news. I shall have to do what I can. Let me think. I'd better see the governor as soon as we get to the castle. Can I come in, Governor? Very glad to hear the ankle's better.
Better?
I hear Rupert, Mr. Badham, rescued you when you were drowning in the lake.
I was not...
He may have given you the wrong lotion, but he saved your life, didn't he?
Frederick, I'm glad you've come. This friend of yours...
Yes, Gertrude's been telling me. How are you feeling?
Extremely ill.
Might have been worse.
Worse how?
Watery grave and so on.
I was enjoying my swim with that...
Did you wish to reward your brave rescuer?
If that young friend of yours comes near me, I will not be answerable for the consequences.
What? Don't you like him?
Like him? I think he's the most appalling young man I ever met.
I say, Governor, that's all very well, you know, but after what's happened, it looks to me as though you're jolly well bound to lend your countenance to the union, if you know what I mean.
Union? What union? What are you talking about? Union with whom?
Gertrude and old Beefers.
Who the devil is old Beefers?
Yeah, forgot to tell you about that. This bird Badham, he's not really called Badham at all.
Not Badham?
He's Rupert Bingham. Old Beefy Bingham. Reverend Beefy Bingham.
Reverend?
You know, the fellow Aunt Elizabeth doesn't want Gertrude to marry.
What?
Oh, throw your mind back, Governor. They pushed Gertrude off here to Blandings to keep her out of his way in London. Now, I had the idea of sending him down here incog to ingratiate himself with you, the scheme being that when you'd learnt to love him, you would slip him a vacant vicarage, thus enabling him to get married, no longer being an impoverished curate, but a well-paid vicar. Tithes, Easter offerings and all that.
What are you babbling about? Not Badham? A vacant vicarage? Learn to love him?
You know, Governor, there's nothing to prevent you from linking two young hearts in the bonds of love. I mean, you know old Braithwaite, the vicar of Much Matchingham, has been told by his doctors to go and live in the south of France. So there's a living going. You've got to slip it to somebody.
Much Matchingham?
Oh, dash it, you must know Much Matchingham. It's just across the fields, where old Parslow lives.
Frederick, do keep quiet for a minute. Let me think. Parslow, Much Matchingham. That snake in the grass who's lured away with higher wages my pig man well-beloved. Parslow, squire of Much Matchingham, has to set an example to the villagers and go to church every Sunday. If I give the vicarage to your appalling friend, this fellow Badham, Parslow will have to listen to his sermons, mend his church roof and the organ, subscribe to his Sunday school treats. Serve him right. Certainly I will give your splendid clergyman friend, Rupert Bingham, the vicarage of Much Matchingham. And may he be a thorn in the flesh of old Parslow as long as they both shall live.
Gertrude, Beefers,
Hello?
you come see the governor? Just wait till you hear how he's going to reward you, Beefers, for saving him from drowning this morning. Vicar of Much Matchingham.
But, my angel, we can get married.
Gertrude, at last.
Uncle Clarence, I shall kiss you.
Oh, my ankle and my jaw. That very hit me.
Ready? I shall kiss you too.
Oh, I say, not necessary.
And I promise that when Rupert and I are married and have pattering feet about the vicarage...
Oh, I say.
Dogs, we shall feed them on Donaldson's Dog Joy and nothing else but...
Oh, good girl. And I'll bend your mother in London to my will one day too. All her 8 dogs. A big order there for Donaldson's Dog Joy.
Blandings, short stories by P.G. Wodehouse, adapted for radio by Richard Usborne. With Richard Vernon as Lord Emsworth, Lockwood West as Beach the Butler, and Margot Boyd as Lady Constance. This week, Lord Emsworth and the Girlfriend.
The day was so warm, so fair, so magically a thing of sunshine and blue skies, that anyone acquainted with Clarence, 9th Earl of Emsworth, would have pictured him going about the place with a beaming smile and an uplifted heart. Instead of which, humped over the breakfast table, he was directing at a blameless kipper a look of such intense bitterness that the fish seemed to sizzle beneath it. His sister, Lady Constance, knew that look, and knew what was causing it. It was August Bank Holiday, and the grounds of Blandings Castle on that day became, in his lordship's opinion, a miniature inferno. This was the day when his park broke into a noisome rash of swings, roundabouts, marquees, toy balloons and paper bags, when a tidal wave of peasantry, and its squealing young, engulfed those haunts of immemorial peace. And the young included several charabanc loads of London children who had invaded the village for a week's so-called fresh air holiday. They would be adding their young Cockney voices to the inferno. And, in the cool of the evening, Lord Emsworth would be expected to make a speech.
August Bank Holiday and the fate again. I think I shall go up to London.
You will do no such thing, Clarence. I've made out a timesheet. At 11 o'clock you will go to the village and judge the cottage gardens. At 1 o'clock the vicar, the curate and the schoolmaster will be coming for luncheon. And at 2 o'clock you will dress yourself properly. Top hat, stiff collar, morning clothes. At 2:30 the fete opens in the park. At 4:30 you will take tea and look cheerful in the marquee. And after that you will watch the races. The egg and spoon race, the sack race, the bicycle race for choir boys whose voices have not broken by the 6th Sunday after Trinity, and one or two others. At 6:30 you will make your speech, saying how much you appreciate the village people enjoying themselves in your park.
My park, yes, but my sheep and cows have to be hustled away to expose the place to the Blandings Parva school children's treat and their fathers and mothers. Last year, I remember Mrs. Rossiter, wife of Rossiter's Provisions, Groceries and Homemade Jam.
What's wrong with Mrs. Rossiter? She's a nice, quiet woman, and she bobs me a curtsy when she sees me.
Yes, and last year at the school treat here, we saw her flushed in the face and with her bonnet on one side, seemed to have gone completely native, wandering about, drinking lemonade out of a bottle, and when not drinking, employing her mouth to make a frightful noise with what I believe is called a squeaker.
She was enjoying herself, quite harmless.
What right have people to come into my private park and blow squeakers? How would Mrs. Rossiter like it if one afternoon I walked into her neat little garden in the High Street and rushed about her lawn blowing a squeaker?
Oh, Clarence, you're being silly. Now, in your speech, you will say how glad we are to see them all in the park, and you will wish them well until next August Bank Holiday. Have you got the speech? And learnt it by heart?
Swings, roundabouts, marquees, toy balloons, paper bags and melting ice creams. Yes, I've got my speech ready.
Well, mind you don't stammer and dodder over it as you did last time. And I think I'll come with you to the village this morning when you judge the gardens there.
What?
There are a number of these fresh-air London children staying here now, and I must warn them to behave properly when they come to the fete. You know what these London children are. McAllister says he found one of them in the garden yesterday picking his flowers.
His flowers? Who does McAllister think he is? His flowers?
By the way, McAllister was speaking to me again last night about the gravel path through the yew alley. He's very keen to have it.
McAllister will not have it. I will not have it. He's not in Glasgow now, in the municipal gardens, where he started as a boy. The Blandings Yew Alley is famous. It's in all the gardening books. The path is of moss, and has been of moss since the 16th century. Gravel, indeed. Mutilating that lovely expanse of green velvet. Why not a few hoardings advertising liver pills? Why not a petrol filling station? That's what McAllister would like, I expect.
Well, I agree with McAllister.
What?
If that yew alley path were gravel, we could walk on it in wet weather without ruining our shoes.
I'm going out. If anyone touches that moss path...
Well, now be ready at 11:15 at the latest for the cottage gardens in the village.
Silent feel of moss underfoot. That gravel path in the yew alley is sacrilege. Good morning, McAllister.
Good morning, your lordship. I was speaking to her ladyship yesterday, your lordship.
Oh?
About the gravel path. I was speaking to her ladyship.
What gravel path?
Here, your lordship, to replace this moss. Her ladyship likes the notion fine.
Angus McAllister. You're so grim, so dour, so persevering. Red whiskers, face like a dissipated potato. Why did Providence, if obliged to make head gardeners, make them so Scotch? As for McAllister, why make him a human at all? All the ingredients of a first-class mule simply thrown away. You know, McAllister, that I'm about to squash the gravel path idea with a final no. But I can see from the way you look that you'll tender your resignation again. Yes, I know you're a head gardener in 1,000, and so do you, drat it. But do you have to be so painfully Scotch? Gravel instead of this moss? I'll think it over, McAllister. I have to go to the village now to judge the cottage front gardens. I'll see you later, McAllister.
Aye, I'll be waiting.
Yes, like that herbaceous. Good colour, though. But, well, yes, not much of distinction. Not a very good line of gardens, this here. Only one more. Now, this isn't a bad little garden at all. Fence a bit rickety, but... go away. Go away, sir. Ah! That's my ankle.
Oi! Come here, Rex. Bad dog.
Thank you, my dear. You saved my legs. I thought he was going to bite me.
He gets agitated, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fine day.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Are you the daughter of, let me see my list, last house number 6, of Ebenezer Sprocket?
No, sir. I'm from London, sir. We come by Sharrow-bags. 3 Sharrow-bags, sir. Thank you, sir.
3, eh? Only right and proper. London? Pretty warm it must be there. Been out much this season? Dances and so on?
No, sir.
Everyone out of town, I suppose. What part of London?
Backadura Lane, sir. Thank you, sir.
What's your name? What?
Gladys, sir. Thank you, sir. And that's Ern.
Ah, yes. Your young brother, Gladys?
Yes, sir. He's 10 and I'm 12, thank you, sir.
So Ernest is 10, is he? I see he has a bunch of lovely flowers in his hand. Good morning, Ernest.
I got their flowers for him up at the big house. Oh, the old Jossie the place belongs to didn't half chase me. He found me picking them, and he shouted something at me and come running after me. But I cocked him in the shin with a stone, and he stopped to rub it, and I come away with them flowers.
God bless my soul, you're a brave girl. I'd never have had the courage to throw stones at McAllister.
Pardon, sir?
Nothing.
Thank you, sir. Ernie's wearing hair oil today.
Hair oil? Oh, yes.
For the fete.
For the feet?
For the fete. In the park. This afternoon.
Oh, you're going to the fete?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
We must look out for each other. You will remember me again. I shall be wearing, I'm sorry to say, a top hat. Well, goodbye.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir. Come on, Rags, and look sharp about it.
Oh, there you are, Clarence. Have you finished judging the gardens?
Yes.
I've just got to go into the end cottage here. The vicar tells me there's a little girl from London here with her brother. I want to warn her to behave at the fete this afternoon. I've spoken to the others.
Well, mind what you say. None of your district visiting stuff, Constance.
What do you mean?
I have the greatest respect for the young lady to whom you refer. She behaved on a recent occasion with remarkable gallantry and resource. I won't have her bully-ragged, understand?
Really, Clarence? Anyway, I can hear the music. We must get to the fete. Clarence, you look a perfect sight.
I know. Wouldn't you in a rig-out like this? It's the top hat. It's exciting the children.
How do you mean, exciting the children?
Well, just now as I was passing the place where they're playing football in this weather, a small boy called out something derogatory and threw a chunk of coconut at my hat.
If you will identify the child, I will have him severely punished.
How the dickens can I identify the child? And if I could, I would shake him by the hand. A boy who throws coconuts at top hats is fundamentally sound in his views. And stiff collars.
Are you aware that yours looks like a rag? Go in and change it at once.
But, my dear Constance... Oh, all right.
Well, hurry. They're just starting tea.
Must I go into that tea tent dressed like this?
Well, of course you must. As master of Blandings Castle.
Master? All right.
It always seemed to Lord Emsworth, in analysing these entertainments, that the August bank holiday saturnalia at Blandings Castle reached a peak of repulsiveness when tea was served in the big marquee. Conditions during the tea hour, the marquee having stood all day under a blazing sun, were generally such that Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, had they been there, could have learned something new about burning fiery furnaces. Lord Emsworth, delayed by the revision of his toilet, made his entry when the meal was half over, and was pleased to find that his second collar almost instantaneously began to relax its iron grip. That, however, was the only gleam of happiness which was to be vouchsafed him. Once in the tent, it took his experienced eye but a moment to discern that the present feast was eclipsing in frightfulness all its predecessors. About the London child, there is a breezy insouciance which his country cousin lacks. Already, up and down the long tables, the curate's unfortunate squint was coming in for hearty comment, and the front teeth of one of the school teachers ran it a close second for popularity. Lord Emsworth was not, as a rule, a man of swift inspiration, but it occurred to him at this juncture that it would be a prudent move to take off his top hat before his little guests observed it and appreciated its comic possibilities. The action was not, however, necessary.
Oh, Lord, that pizza! Give me some of them bread rolls. All right, rock cakes will do. Give me rolls of fries. Oh, my back.
There goes my topper. A good shot again. I'm going.
Lord Emsworth had had sufficient. Even Constance, unreasonable woman though she was, could hardly expect him to stay and beam genially under conditions like this. All civilized laws had obviously gone by the board, and anarchy reigned in the marquee. The curate was doing his best to form a provisional government consisting of himself and the two schoolteachers, but there was only one man who could have coped adequately with the situation, and that was King Herod, who regrettably was not among those present. Feeling like an aristocrat of the old regime, sneaking away from the tumbril, Lord Emsworth edged to the exit and withdrew to find somewhere quieter and cooler.
There is a scorcher here today. This cowshed looks cool. I wonder where they put the cows. Dark after the blazing sun, but cool. Who's that?
Yes, please, sir. Thank you, sir.
God bless my soul. What in the world are you doing in the cowshed?
Oh, please, sir. I was put.
How do you mean, put? Why?
Pinching things, sir.
Pinching things? What did you pinch?
2 buns, 2 jam sandwiches, 2 apples, and a slice of cake.
Blow your nose. Here's my handkerchief.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
No, keep it.
Oh.
What did you say you had pinched?
2 buns, 2 jam sandwiches, 2 apples, and a slice of cake.
Did you eat all that?
No, sir. That wasn't for me. That was for Ern.
Ern? Oh, yes, to be sure, your young brother. But why the deuce couldn't Ern have pinched them for himself? Strong, able-bodied young fellow.
He wasn't allowed to come to the treat.
What? Not allowed? Who said he mustn't?
The lady, sir.
What lady?
The one that come in just after you got out this morning.
Constance, monstrous.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Did she give any reason?
The lady didn't like her bite her in the leg, sir.
Your brother Ern bit my sister in the leg?
Yes, sir. Playing he was a dog. And the lady was cross, and Ern wasn't allowed to come to the treat. And I told him I'd bring him back something nice. I thought that if I didn't have none, then it would be all right Ern having what I would have had if I had have had.
Yes. I see what you mean, I think. Well, we'll put that right now. Come with me.
The lady said I was to stop here.
Confound the lady. We'll go to the big house, have some tea ourselves, and see about something for your brother.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
This is the library. I've rung for some tea for us. Ah, yes, Beach. This young lady and I would like some tea.
Oh, very good, your lordship.
Your lordship?
Buns, you know, and apples and jam sandwiches and cake and that kind of thing.
Very good, your lordship.
And she has a young brother, Beach. You will want to take some stuff away for him. Ernest would like a little chicken, perhaps?
Cool.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, lordship. Thank you, sir.
And a slice or 2 of ham?
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And he has no gouty tendency?
Oh, no, sir. Thank you, sir.
Capital. Then a bottle of that new lot of port, Beach. It's the stuff they sent me down to try. Nothing special, you understand, but quite drinkable. I should like your brother's opinion of it. See that it's put together in a parcel, please, Beach, and leave it on the table in the hall. We'll pick it up when we go out.
Very good, Miller.
Thank you, Beach. The young lady will take the parcel.
Yes, Miller.
Oh.
It's a little cooler now, isn't it?
Yes, sir. And thank you, sir, for the tea and all.
Is there anything else you think Ernest might like? Beach, can you think of anything?
No, my lord. I venture to add on my own responsibility, my lord, some hard-boiled eggs and a pot of jam to the parcel.
Excellent, Beach. You're sure there's nothing else?
Sir, thank you, sir. Could he have some flowers?
Certainly. I was just about to suggest it. What is flowers?
I think the young lady means flowers, my lord.
Oh, flowers. Yes, I see. Yes.
Yes,
This is a poser. There's certainly an abundance of flowers, but McAllister, the ginger whiskers of McAllister defend them like barricades. But come now, Emsworth. Your ancestors would have stood no nonsense from a head gardener. They did well at Agincourt and on the Crusades.
Shall I, the 9th Earl, allow the craven fear of Angus McAllister to stand in the way of this delightful girl and her charming brother getting all the flowers they want? Certainly. Take as many flowers as you want.
Oh, thank you, sir, thank you.
I see you. It's the same girl. I'll get you this time. I'll teach you to pick my flowers.
My goodness. What's the matter?
Oh, sir. Hold me hand. Please, sir. Sir.
No. You hold my hand, Gladys. Leave him to me. Yes, McAllister?
Picking my flowers.
Well, McAllister, what is the matter?
Yes.
You appear agitated, McAllister.
This lassie.
This young lady has my full permission to pick all the flowers she wants, McAllister. If you do not see eye to eye with me in this matter, McAllister, say so, and we will discuss what you are going to do about it.
Yeah.
My gardens.
These gardens, McAllister, belong to me. I value your services highly, McAllister, but I will not be dictated to in my own garden, McAllister. Dash it.
A long moment followed, in which nature stood still, breathless. The Achillea stood still. So did the Bignonia radicans. So did the Campanula, the Digitalis, the Euphorbia, the Funkia, the Gypsophila, the Helianthus, the Iris, the Liatris, the Moncarda, the Phlox, the Salvia, the Thalictrum, the Vinca, and the Yucca. From far off in the direction of the park, there sounded the happy howls of children, who were probably breaking things. But even these seemed hushed. The evening breeze had died away. Angus McAllister stood glowering. So might the early bird have looked if the worm, earmarked for its breakfast, had suddenly turned and snapped at it. It had never occurred to him that his employer would voluntarily suggest that he sought another position. And now that he had suggested it, Angus McAllister disliked the idea very much. Blandings Castle was in his bones. Elsewhere he would feel an exile. He fingered his whiskers, but they gave him no comfort. He made his decision. Better to cease to be a Napoleon than to be a Napoleon in exile.
Oh, and by the way, McAllister, that matter of the gravel path through the yew alley, I've been giving it some thought, and I won't have it.
What?
Not on any account. Mutilate my beautiful moss with a beastly gravel path? Certainly not. That is all, McAllister. Dash it. That is all.
See that lady,
Oh, sir. You were not brave.
You gave me courage, young lady, holding my hand. I wish I could meet my sister now. I want a word with my sister.
Clarence! Clarence! Clarence!
Don't keep yelping. Clarence! Clarence, you're not a dashed parrot. What the dickens is the matter?
Matter? Do you know what the time is? Do you know that everybody down there is waiting for you to make your speech?
I do not, and I don't care. I'm not going to make any dashed speech. Let the vicar make it. Or make it yourself. Speech? Whoa, nonsense.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to you later about your behaviour to this young lady from London.
Clarence!
Well, Constance, off you go. Don't keep them all waiting.
I just don't know what's got into you, Clarence. Really,
Now, Gladys, my dear, you sit on this bench for a few minutes. It's in the shade. Just give me some time to get out of these infernal clothes and put on something human, and then we'll go down to the village and have a chat with Ern.
sir. Thank you, sir.
In that episode of Blandings, Lord Emsworth and the Girlfriend, Lord Emsworth was Richard Vernon, Beach, Lockwood West, and Lady Constance was Margot Boyd. Nigel Anthony was the narrator, Henry Stamper McAllister, and Susanna Dawson was Gladys. Other parts were played by members of the cast. Lord Emsworth and the Girlfriend by P.G. Wodehouse was adapted for radio by Richard Usborne and produced by Bobby J.
And next week's episode is the first of a two-part story, The Crime Wave at Blandings. Lord Emsworth's grandson, George, is staying at the castle, and memories of his own childhood lead the 9th Earl into a lot of trouble. Episode 6 of Blandings is next Saturday at 12:27.
Blandings, short stories by P.G. Wodehouse, adapted for radio by Richard Usborne. With Richard Vernon as Lord Emsworth, Lockwood West as Beach the Butler, and Margot Boyd as Lady Constance. This week, part 1 of The Crime Wave at Blandings.
Blandings Castle basks in summer sunshine, and all seems peaceful. Its owner and overlord, Clarence, 9th Earl of Emsworth, has not today, so far, quarrelled with his sister, Lady Constance. Some bother about their pretty niece, Jane, but he had forgotten what it was. His grandson, George, was happy, roaming the shrubberies and orchards with his newest, most precious possession, an air gun. Lord Emsworth himself is sitting in a deck chair in the shade on the terrace, and Beach, the butler, has brought out to him a long, cold drink.
Oh, thank you, Beach. I shall enjoy that. It's a hot day.
Yes, my lord.
Quite a display, those geraniums that McAllister's put round the terrace.
Yes, my lord.
Do you remember, Beach, when that fellow Baxter, who was my secretary, threw geraniums, pots and all, up at my bedroom window last summer?
Very vividly, my lord. He was in yellow pyjamas. Said he'd been locked out.
That was his story, but it didn't deceive me. The man was potty. Well, thank heavens he's gone. He went as secretary to that Chicago millionaire fellow, Jevons. I can tell you now, Beach, Baxter got on my nerves. But my sister always thought the world of him, said he was efficient. Efficient? Bah! Prying, restless, always fussing me to answer letters. Did you like Baxter in the servants' hall, Beach?
No, my lord. Baxter thought it was his duty to check Mrs. Twemlow's housekeeping accounts, and Mrs. Twemlow gave him a piece of her mind.
Ha!
And he questioned me about the port I keep in my pantry. Was it your best vintage port? And did I help myself from the cellars?
Impudence. No, my lord. We did not like Mr. Baxter. Mr. Nosy Parker, we called him. We were glad when you dismissed him.
Yes, he was a pest. I'm much better without a secretary. The whole place is much better without Baxter. Bah!
My lord, Lady Constance is approaching from the rose garden. And there is a gentleman with her. My lord, it is Mr. Baxter himself.
What? God bless my soul.
I'll take your glass.
Thank you, Beach.
Ah, Clarence, we were looking for you. Here's an old friend. Mr. Baxter has come back to see us. You remember Mr. Baxter?
Sure.
He's touring England on his motorcycle, and finding himself in Shropshire, of course he came to look us up. Clarence? Would you excuse us for a minute, Mr. Baxter? There's something I want to talk to Lord Emsworth about.
Of course, Lady Constance. In fact, I must go and move my motorbike.
Thank you, Mr. Baxter. Clarence. Just like a stuck pig.
A pig? What about pigs?
I was saying you were looking like a stuck pig. You might at least have asked Mr. Baxter how he was.
What's he doing here? How does he come to be touring England on motor bicycles? I thought he was working for that American, Jevons.
He was, but Mr. Jevons had to return to America, and Mr. Baxter did not want to leave England.
Why not? What's wrong with America? You mean Baxter's out of a job?
Yes, and it couldn't have happened at a more fortunate time, because something has got to be done about George.
George? Who's George?
You have a grandson of that name, and he is spending his holidays here. A boy of 12 with untidy hair and freckles.
Oh, George! You mean George? Yes, I know George. He's my grandson. What about him?
He is completely out of hand. That air gun of his. Only yesterday he broke another window with it. He runs completely wild. I have engaged Mr. Baxter to be his tutor for the rest of the holidays.
You've what?
Yes, it's all settled. Baxter's things are at the Emsworth Arms, and I've sent down for them. He will keep George in order. Mr. Baxter is so firm. He can help you with your work, too. Your desk hasn't been tidy since he went away.
Must do something. Baxter. Baxter again. Baxter again?
Sorry, Grandpa. Wasn't looking where I was going, Grandpa. I thought I'd seen a rat or something. Nice range for my air gun.
You might have injured me. Charging about like that ought to blow your horn.
Yes, sorry, Grandpa.
Be more careful another time.
Okay, big boy.
And don't call me big boy.
Righto, Grandpa. I say, who was that bird talking to Aunt Connie?
That was Mr. Baxter.
Looked a bit of a blister.
Do you think so?
What's he doing here?
He's going to be your tutor.
Tutor? 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 In the middle of the summer holidays? Oh, I do call this a bit off. I mean, in the middle of the summer halls. Why do I want a tutor? I mean, in the middle. Right spang plumb in the middle.
Come here, George. I want you to meet Mr. Baxter.
Right in the middle of the holidays.
I'm going into the library. It's cooler here. Cooler and quieter.
Clarence.
Oh, good God, Connie, what's the matter?
Clarence, the most dreadful thing has happened.
Eh?
That man is here.
What man?
That man of Jane's. That man I spoke to you about.
Who's Jane? What man did you talk to me about?
Your niece, Jane. Jane, your niece, who's been staying here for the past 2 weeks.
Oh, Jane.
The man is the man Jane met in Devonshire. She keeps saying they're in love. But he hasn't a penny, nor prospects, not even a job.
Who hasn't?
The man Jane says she's in love with. Clarence, please, For pity's sake, do stop doddering and listen to me. For once in your life, I want you to be firm.
Be firm?
Yes, put your foot down.
What about?
About Jane. I thought she'd got over this silly infatuation, and now the man is here.
Here?
He arrived last night and is staying in the village. And I went down to the lake just now, and there they were, in the summer house.
Who were?
Jane and this young man. They were in the summer house, kissing.
Ought to have been out in the sunshine.
Jane was defiant. She insists she's going to marry this man, and he hasn't even got a job.
What sort of work does he do?
Why, gather, he's been a land agent on an estate in Devonshire.
Oh, yes, it comes back to me now. This must be the man Jane was talking to me about. Of course, yes. She asked me to give him Simmons' job. Simmons is retiring next month. I shall be sorry to lose him, but no doubt this new chap will turn out all right. Jane seems to think highly of him.
Clarence, you're not telling me that you've promised Simmons' job to this young man of Jane's?
Yes, I have. Why not?
Why not? Don't you realise that directly he gets this job, he will marry Jane?
Well, why not? Very nice girl. Probably make him a good wife.
Clarence, I'm going out now to find Jane and tell her you have thought it over and have changed your mind.
About what?
About giving this young man Simmons' place.
But I haven't changed my mind.
Yes, you have.
But Connie, dash it all.
We will not discuss it anymore, Clarence. You've thought it over and you have changed your mind. I'll go and tell Jane.
Cooler and quieter. Why, Jane? What brings you here, my dear? Lovely day like this.
I want an explanation, Uncle Clarence.
Explanation, my dear?
Yes, explanation.
Yes, what about?
You jolly well know what about. That agent job. Aunt Connie says you've changed your mind. Have you?
Well...
Have you?
Well, I...
Have you?
Well, yes.
Worm. Miserable, crawling, cringing, gelatine-backboned worm.
Jane, my dear, it's not a nice thing to say.
I can think of a lot worse things I'd like to say. Does a sacred promise mean nothing to you, Uncle Clarence? Does a girl's whole life's happiness mean nothing to you? Well, it's no good. I mean to marry George.
Marry George? But Connie said you were in love with a fellow in Devonshire.
His name is George Abercrombie. I met him in Devonshire.
Oh, yes, bless my soul. I thought you meant my grandson, George. You couldn't marry him, of course. He's your brother or cousin or something. Besides, he's much too young for you. What would George be, 10, 11?
Oh, Uncle Clarence.
My dear?
Is this a time for drivelling? You really must be the most callous man that's ever lived.
Oh.
I can't understand. You, of all people, behaving like this. I always thought you were fond of me.
I have your best interests at heart, my dear.
What do you mean? The way Aunt Connie talks, and you're backing her up. Anyone would think that George was someone in a straw hat and a scarlet cummerbund that I picked up on the pier at Blackpool. Oh, the Abercrombies are one of the oldest families in Devonshire. They date back to the Conquest, and they practically ran the Crusades. When your ancestors were staying at home on the plea of war work, of national importance, the Abercrombies were out there putting it across the paynim. Oh, honestly, Uncle Clarence, you would love George. He's the most wonderful man on earth. He was in the last 8 at Wimbledon this year.
Was he, indeed? Last 8 what?
And there isn't anything he doesn't know about running an estate. The first thing he said when he came into the park was that a lot of your timber needed seeing to badly.
Blast his impertinence. My timber is in excellent condition.
Not if George says it isn't. George knows timber.
So do I know timber.
Not so well as George does. Oh, but never mind that. Let's get back to this loathsome plot of yours to ruin my life's happiness. Oh, can't you stand up for me, Uncle Clarence? Weren't you ever in love?
Certainly I was in love dozens of times. I'll tell you a very funny story.
I don't want to hear funny stories.
No, quite. Exactly.
All I want is to hear you saying again that you'll give George Mr. Simmons' job so that we can get married.
My dear, I don't know how I can. Your aunt seems to feel so strongly.
I know what she feels strongly. She wants me to marry that ass Rogate.
Does she?
Yes, and I'm not going to.
You can tell her from me that I wouldn't marry Bertie Rogate if he was the only man in the world.
There's a song of that name. They sang it during the war. It wasn't man, it was girl. If you were the only, how did it go? Yes. If you were the only girl in the world, and I was the only boy...
Uncle Clarence!
Sorry, my dear.
Please don't sing. You're not in the tap room of the Emsworth Arms now.
I have never been in the tap room of the Emsworth Arms.
Or at a smoking concert. Really, you seem to have the most extraordinary idea of the sort of attitude that's fitting when you're talking to a girl whose life's happiness everybody is sprinting about trying to ruin. First you talk rot about young George, then you start trying to tell funny stories, and now you sing comic songs.
It wasn't a comic song.
It was, the way you sang it.
Oh.
Well?
Hmm?
Have you decided what you're going to do about this?
About what?
Uncle Clarence, you're not going to pretend that you don't know what we've been talking about all this time? Are you, or are you not going to give George that job?
Well...
Well?
Well...
Oh, dear, George. No.
God bless my soul. What on earth's going on down there?
Oh, really, Uncle?
Give me that gun.
My word. Connie seems to be trying to wrestle with young George. Look, Jane. Jane? Oh, she's gone. Well, I didn't manage that argument very well. Dear me. Beach. Good heavens, what have you got there?
It's an air gun, my lord.
I can see that, dash it, and a box of pellets. They belong to my grandson George, don't they? Why are you bringing them to me?
Her ladyship instructed me to carry them to your lordship for safekeeping.
Why the deuce are they taking his air gun away from the poor boy?
I see Beach has brought it to you. George is not to be allowed to have it any more. Do you know what he did? He shot Mr. Baxter.
What?
Yes, out on the drive, just now. George shot him from behind a bush.
Good gracious. Well. Yeah, nice little gun. Nicely balanced. Backside? Foresight?
Please, don't wave it about like that, Clarence. It might be loaded.
Not if George has just shot Baxter with it. No, it's not loaded. I haven't had one of these things in my hand since I was a child. Did you ever have one of these guns, Beach?
Yes, my lord. When I was a small lad.
Bless my soul. I remember my sister Julia borrowing mine to shoot her governess.
Don't be absurd, Clarence.
It's not absurd. She did shoot her. But women wore bustles in those days. Pity. Pete, do you remember my sister Julia shooting Miss, what's her name, the governess?
No, my lord. The incident would no doubt have occurred before my arrival at the castle, my lord.
That will do, Beach.
Very good, my lady.
I do wish, Clarence, that you wouldn't talk like that in front of Beach.
Julia did shoot the governess, I've forgotten her name.
Even if Julia did, there's no need to talk about it to the butler. Anyway, I came here to talk about Jane. Have you spoken to her?
Jane? Oh, yes, my niece Jane. Yes, I have spoken to her.
I hope you were firm.
Yes, I was very firm. I said, Jane... But, dash it, Connie, aren't we being hard on the girl? This fellow seems to be a most suitable fellow. One of the Abercrombies and all that. Did well in the Crusades.
I am not going to have my niece throwing herself away on a man without a penny and without a job. And I'm not going to discuss it any longer. I'm now going to send George in. Your grandson, George. And you are to give him a good talking to. I want you to make him see quite clearly what a wicked thing he has done, shooting Mr. Baxter. Mr. Baxter was furious.
Mapleton, Miss Mapleton, it all comes back to me.
What are you talking about?
Her name was Mapleton, Julia's governess. The one Julia shot in the bustle with my air gun.
Oh, do stop going on about Julia's governess. Will you talk to George? I'll go and send him in to you.
Hello, Grandpa.
Hello, my boy.
Aunt Connie said you wished to see me.
Oh, yes. What's all this shooting people and all that? Shooting Baxter. Mustn't do that, you know. It's very, very dangerous to shoot at people with a dash-grade gun. Might put their eye out, dash it.
Oh, no. I couldn't have hit him in the eye, Grandpa. His back was turned and he was bending over, tying a bootlace.
What? You've got Baxter in the seat of the trousers?
Yes, Grandpa.
I mean, disgraceful. I expect he jumped.
Oh, yes, Grandpa. He jumped like Billy-o.
Did he, indeed? It reminds me of my sister, Julia, your great-aunt, Julia, once shot her governess with my air gun as she was tying her shoelace.
Cool. And did she jump?
She certainly did, my boy. Went right through her bustle. Just so, my boy. Well, I shall, of course, impound this instrument of yours.
Oh, Grandpa. Well, can I have it back tomorrow? Aunt Connie hasn't told you to impound my catapults too, has she?
No, she said nothing about catapults.
Oh, OK, Chief. I say, when you had an air gun, did you hit anything with it?
What? Yes, certainly I did. All sorts of things. Rats and things. I was a very good shot. But this gun of yours is quite different. I wouldn't even know how to load it.
Oh, it's quite easy. Let me show you, Grandpa. Look, you open it like this, and shove the slug in here, see? This way up, and snap the gun together again. There you are.
Indeed. Yes, of course. Clever.
You can't kill anything much with it. Still, it's awfully useful for tickling up cows.
And Baxter.
Yes.
Still, we mustn't laugh about it, my boy.
Oh.
No joking matter.
But Baxter's a blister.
He is a blister, yes, but he's your tutor. Now, off you go.
Well, I don't see why I've got to have a tutor plumb spang in the middle of the holidays.
Off you go.
Look, I work like the dickens through the term, and then they slosh a tutor on me in the halls. I call it a bit thick.
Ingenious, the way this gun pumps air into itself. You put in a pellet, and it's ready for firing. Comes nicely up to the shoulder. Oh, bless myself. Hit the bust of Aristotle. Well, fluke, I wasn't aiming. It's coming back to me. I'll reload. And then we'll see some action. What's going on outside the window? Cows to be tickled up? No, not on the terrace. But, just a second. It's Baxter again, and he's stooping to sniff a flower. Got him. Quick, let's put the gun away and sit down and read a book. Be reading a book, yes. Did you ever hit anything, Grandpa? Pah! Still, Connie must never hear of this. Now. Oh, Connie.
What's the matter, Clarence?
What?
Why are you looking like a dying duck?
I'm not looking like a dying duck. I'm reading.
Well, have you spoken to George?
Certainly. Yes, of course. He was in here just now, and I spoke to him.
What did you say?
I said that I wouldn't even know how to load one of these things.
Did you give him a good talking to?
Of course I did. I said, George, you know how to load these things, and I don't, but that's no reason why you should go about shooting Baxter, I said. Baxter. My dear fellow.
Something the matter, Mr. Baxter?
Matter? I should say so. That infernal boy has shot me again. Only a few minutes ago, out on the terrace. I was stooping down, and something hit me on the... Something hit me.
Probably a wasp.
A wasp?
They are very plentiful this year. But wasps, you know, serve a purpose. They keep down the leather jackets and the lawns.
But I confiscated George's air gun. Look, there it is.
Yes, it must have been a wasp, Baxter.
You've not left the room since Beach brought the gun to you.
No, been here all the time.
So George can't have shot you, Mr. Baxter.
Perhaps you imagined the whole thing.
I am not subject to hallucinations, Lord Emsworth.
But you are, Baxter. You're always getting them.
Clarence.
Well, he is. Remember the time last summer when he threw flower pots through my bedroom window?
Clarence.
Oh, all right.
It really is impossible that George should have done this, Mr. Baxter. The gun has never left this room. I wonder if you would mind leaving us for a minute, Mr. Baxter. There's something I want to discuss with Lord Emsworth.
Indeed, Lady Constance.
Well, Clarence?
Well, what?
Was it you who shot Mr. Baxter?
Me? Who? Me? Shot Baxter? Never heard anything so dashed absurd in my life.
How could I have done it? Not even knowing how to load the contrivance.
You used to know how to load an air gun. It's quite easy. I could do it myself.
Well, I didn't.
Well, how do you account for Mr. Baxter being shot when the air gun hasn't left this room?
How do you know he was shot with this air gun? How do you know it wasn't another air gun? Beach may have an air gun. He used to have one when he was a small lad, he said so. I'd watched that man closely.
Please don't be ridiculous, Clarence.
Why should I pot people with air guns? And how do you suppose I could have hit Baxter at that distance? He was standing on the terrace, he says, and I was here. Who do you think I am? One of those people who shoot apples off their son's head?
No, really,
Baxter's very strange. Throwing flower pots through my bedroom window at 6 a.m. in yellow pyjamas. Shot, indeed. The man's potty. And now I'm going down and into the garden to look at my roses. I came here for some quiet reading and meditation, and there's been a constant stream of people in and out saying they're going to marry a man named Abercrombie, saying they've been shot and so forth. And I might just as well try and read and meditate in Piccadilly Circus.
Clarence, I am in despair.
Jane, indoors on a day like this. Come out with me and see my roses.
No, Uncle Clarence. I want to talk to you. Here, in the writing room.
Can't stop, my dear. Can't stop.
Oh, yes, you can. Old Sure Shot.
What?
Two-Gun Thomas, the marksman of the prairies. He never misses. Step this way, Uncle Clarence, and close the door. That's better. I saw you shoot Mr. Baxter from upstairs. At the library window. You shot him in the trousers.
I deny it.
I was in the shrubbery, crying my eyes out because of your heartless behaviour to me. I had a front seat for the whole performance. You with a hideous look of low cunning on your face, and George's air gun in your hands. At the window, I saw you.
Oh.
And the next moment you fired, and there was Baxter weltering in his blood on the terrace. What will Aunt Constance say when I tell her? What about that job for my darling George now, Uncle Clarence?
In part 1 of The Crime Wave at Blandings, Lord Emsworth was Richard Vernon, Beach, Lockwood West, and Lady Constance, Margot Boyd. Nigel Anthony was the narrator, Elizabeth Proud, George, Helen Atkinson Wood was Jane, and Michael McLean, Mr. Baxter. The Crime Wave at Blandings by P.G. Wodehouse was adapted for radio by Richard Usborne and produced by Bobby J.
And there's another chance to hear that episode on Monday lunchtime. Well, next week, the crime wave reaches alarming proportions. It seems Lord Emsworth is not the only one to find young George's airgun irresistible. Tune in at the same time next Saturday for part 2 of the crime wave at Blandings.
Blandings, short stories by P.G. Wodehouse, adapted for radio by Richard Usborne. Richard Vernon as Lord Emsworth, Lockwood West as Beach the butler, and Margot Boyd as Lady Constance. This week, part 2 of The Crime Wave at Blandings.
Now, where did we get to last week? Blandings Castle. Yes. And young George, Lord Emsworth's grandson, has had his beloved air gun confiscated and taken into custody because he has shot Rupert Baxter, the efficient Baxter, once Lord Emsworth's hated secretary, in the trouser seat. So far, so good. But Lord Emsworth's memories of his own boyhood marksmanship are stirred by the confiscated air gun, and from his study window, he shoots Baxter in the trouser seat. Of course, he denies the crime when his sister, Lady Constance, accuses him of it. But there was one person who saw him fire the shot. His pretty niece, Jane. And Jane has a score to settle with her Uncle Clarence. He has said no to her marrying George Abercrombie. At least he has refused, under pressure from Lady Constance, to give George the vacant job of land agent at the castle. Just the job for him, says Jane, and one which will enable them to get married right away. So, of course, Jane is going to blackmail her uncle. You give my beloved George that job, or I tell Aunt Constance that it was you who shot Mr. Baxter. Here they are, then, Jane and Lord Emsworth in the small writing room, the open windows of which overlook the gardens. New listeners can join us now.
Jane, my dear, I implore you not to tell your Aunt Constance that I fired that shot at Baxter.
Well, sit down at the desk and dash off a short letter to George, giving him the land agent's job.
But,
Well?
I only said but.
Well, don't say it again. What I want from you, Uncle Clarence, is prompt and cheerful service. Are you ready? Dear Mr. Abercrombie.
I don't know how to spell it.
I'll attend to the spelling. A-B...
A-B...
E-R...
E-R...
C-R-O-M...
C-R-O-M...
B-I-E...
B-I-E...
Abercrombie, the name of the man I love.
Yes.
Dear Mr. Abercrombie, pursuant, one P, two U's, I'll spread them out a bit, A-R, an S, and ant. Pursuant. Pursuant of our recent conversation...
Recent... But I've never spoken to the man in my life.
Oh, never mind, it's just a form. Pursuant to our recent conversation, I have much pleasure in offering you the post of land agent.
Steady. Offering you the post of land agent
at Blandings Castle.
At Blandings.
And shall be glad if you would take up your duties immediately.
And shall be
Uncle Clarence, you're being deliberately slow.
Well, it's this dash pen. You would take up your duties immediately.
Yours faithfully, Emsworth.
Yours faithfully.
E-M-S-W-O-R-T-H. Fine. Oh, thanks most awfully, Uncle Clarence. Well, I must hurry off. Thank you again, Uncle Clarence. You're an old darling when you don't let Aunt Constance bully you.
She'll never know that I shot Baxter, will she?
Not for me. Cross my heart.
Ah. Oh, phew. Whoa.
Lord Emsworth.
Oh, God, bless my soul. Baxter, my dear fellow, you made me jump. I didn't see you outside the window. Why are you sitting out there on the garden bench?
Yes, Lord Emsworth.
Baxter, could you spare me a minute in the writing room here?
Certainly, Lord Emsworth.
Oh dear.
You wish to speak to me, Lord Edgeworth?
Please sit down, Baxter.
I prefer to stand, thank you.
Yes. Tell me, Baxter, when you were outside, in the garden, near the window, just now, I wonder, did you by any chance hear my niece and myself talking?
I did.
Then I expect, I fancy, perhaps, but possibly, no doubt, you were surprised at what you heard.
I was astounded.
I meant to tell you all about that.
Oh.
Yes, I welcome the opportunity of telling you all about it. I fancy my niece's remarks may have misled you.
Not at all.
But you may have received, from what she said, the impression that I took deliberate aim at you with the air gun.
Precisely.
No, she was quite mistaken. She got hold of the wrong end of the stick completely. Girls say such dashed silly things. Cause a lot of trouble. Upset people. They ought to be more careful. What actually happened, my dear fellow, was that I was glancing out of the library window with the gun in my hand, and without knowing it, I must have placed my finger on the trigger, for suddenly, without the slightest warning, you could have knocked me down with a feather, the dashed thing went off. By accident.
Indeed.
Purely by accident. I should not like you to think that I was aiming at you.
Indeed.
And I should not like you to tell anybody about the unfortunate occurrence in a way that would give her, I mean them, the impression that I aimed at you.
Indeed.
That's how it was.
I see.
Pure accident. Nobody more surprised than myself.
I see.
Tell me, Baxter, are you doing anything just now?
Yes. I'm going to look for Lady Constance.
I mean, I gathered from my sister that you were at liberty at the moment, that you had left the American, Mr. Jevons, and I was hoping, my dear Baxter, that I might be able to persuade you to to resume. In fact, I was going to ask you to become my secretary again.
You were? You were?
Yes.
In that case, Lord Emsworth, thank you. I shall be delighted. I was always happy at the castle. Thank you very much. What a beautiful evening. You will not mind my not changing to a black tie for dinner, will you, Lord Emsworth? I'll send for my evening clothes tomorrow.
Yes. I must go to my rose garden now. Roses always give their best scents in the evenings. I'm so glad we understand each other, Baxter.
Yes, indeed, Lord Emsworth. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. What was it that poet fella said? I learnt it at Eton. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. When first we practice shooting air guns, he meant. Just one careless, offhand pop at a bending Baxter, and what a harvest, what a retribution. As a result of that single idle shot, I've had to take on a land agent, which will infuriate Connie, and a private secretary, which will make my life once again the inferno it was before, in the old, bad Baxter days. Couldn't have got myself into more trouble if I'd gone blazing away with a machine gun. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I'm scarred to my roses. Caroline Testo. Madame Butterfly. Étoile Dolan. Wonderful.
My lord.
Lady Hillingdon.
My lord.
Oh, Beach, yes.
A note for you, my lord. And you may not have heard the dressing gong.
It's as late as that, is it? Who's this note from?
It's from Mr. Baxter, my lord.
Baxter? But I was talking to him only about an hour ago. Read it to me, Beach, will you? I haven't got my glasses.
Very good, my lord. Lord Emsworth, after what has occurred, I must reconsider my decision to accept the post of secretary that you offered me. I am leaving the castle immediately. R. Baxter.
What? What?
And I wish to give a month's notice, my lord.
Give what, Beach?
Notice, my lord. My month's notice.
Yes, I see. What are you talking about, Beach? I don't understand. Beach, what?
Uncle Clarence, having a sniff at the roses?
Oh, dear.
I've sent that letter off to George, Uncle Clarence. I got the boy who cleans the knives and shoes to take it. We can take it as read that George's answer will be in the affirmative.
No.
I'm already listing the names of my bridesmaids.
Jane, a dreadful thing has happened. Baxter was outside that window in the writing room when we were talking, you and I. He heard everything. And he means to tell your aunt. Read this.
Reconsider my decision, post of secretary, leaving the castle immediately. Well, it looks to me, Uncle Clarence, that you must get tough with Aunt Connie. Assert yourself. Say, oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Is that so? Listen, baby.
Listen.
Scram, that sort of thing.
Scram?
Yes, it means get the hell out of here.
But I can't tell Connie to get the hell out of here.
Why not? Aren't you master in your own house?
No.
Then you must deny the whole thing. All rot. You couldn't possibly have shot Baxter, and I'll back you up. We'll both deny the whole thing. Oh, don't you worry, Uncle Clarence. Everything will be all right. And it's time we all went in and changed for dinner.
I shall go to the library. Peace and quiet.
Here you are, Clarence.
Yes?
All alone? Shouldn't we be up dressing for dinner? And what are you doing? Reading?
Yes, I've been reading.
I saw you in the rose garden, and Beach came out and gave you a note. Was it important?
Was what important?
I mean, did Beach want anything?
Beach? Beach? Now, what was it Beach was saying to me? God bless my soul, yes. Do you know what happened? Beach has given notice. A month's notice, no explanation, no reason. Connie? Connie? Are you at the bottom of this? Have you been coming the grande dame on our butler, wounding his sensibilities? That must be it. If I've caught you being the old English aristocrat once, I've caught you 100 times. That way you have of pursing your lips and raising your eyebrows and generally doing the daughter of 100 earls stuff. Naturally, no decent butler's going to stand it. Connie, what have you been doing to Beach?
I shot him.
You did what?
I shot him. I shot him with George's air gun.
You shot Beach?
Do stop saying it over and over again. Isn't it enough that I've done this perfectly mad thing without having to listen to you talking like a parrot? Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
But what did you do it for?
I don't know. Suddenly, something came over me. I must have been bewitched. After you'd left, I thought I'd take the gun and ammunition and give them to Beach to lock up. I thought it would be safer that way. So I took it to his pantry, and all the way there I kept remembering what a wonderful shot I'd been as a child.
What? What do you mean? You've never shot in your life.
I have. Clarence, you were talking about Julia shooting Miss Mapleton in the bustle. It wasn't Julia. It was me. She made me stay in and do my Rivers of England again. So I shot her. I was a splendid shot in those days.
I bet you weren't as good as me. I shot rats.
I shot rats too.
How many rats did you ever shoot?
Clarence, never mind about the rats.
No. Tell me about this beach business.
When I got to his pantry, it was empty, and I saw him outside by the laurel bush, reading, in a deck chair.
How far away?
What does that matter? 6 feet, perhaps.
6 feet? Bah!
And I shot him. It was like some horrible obsession. I couldn't resist it. There was the outline as he sat in the deck chair. There was a sort of hideous picture in my mind of how he would jump. So I shot him.
How do you know? I bet you missed.
No, because he sprang up. He saw me at the window, came in, and I said, "Oh, Beach, I want you to take this air gun and keep it." And he said, "Very good, milady."
He didn't say anything about your shooting him?
No, but now he's given in his notice, it must mean that I hit him. Clarence, you see the awful position, don't you? If Beach spreads the story around the county, people will think I'm mad. You must persuade him to withdraw his notice. Offer him double wages. But anything.
Shh. What do you mean, shh? Jane, my dear.
Hello, Aunt Connie. Mr. Baxter's looking for you.
Mr. Baxter?
Yes, I heard him asking Beach where you were. He'll be here any minute. Hello, Mr. Baxter.
Lady Constance, I have come to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
Yes, goodbye.
But, Mr. Baxter, you're not leaving us.
Precisely. I am not prepared to remain in a house where my chief duty appears to be to act as a target for Lord Emsworth and his air gun.
What?
My air gun?
Precisely.
The fellow's potty. Always told you he was. Target for my air gun? Pooh. What's he talking about?
Do you deny that you shot me, Lord Emsworth?
Certainly I do.
Perhaps you will deny admitting to your niece here in the writing room that you shot me.
Uncle Clarence, did you tell me you had shot Mr. Baxter? I never heard you.
Of course I didn't.
I thought you didn't. I should have remembered it for sure.
You admitted it to me personally, Lord Emsworth. You begged me not to tell anyone. You tried to put matters right by re-engaging me as your secretary. And I accepted the position. But when? Not half an hour later.
How very extraordinary.
Most. Baxter, my dear fellow, there's only one explanation of all this. You've been having those hallucinations of yours again. I never said a word to you about shooting you. Why should I, when I hadn't? Now, listen, my dear Baxter, you just jump on that motor bicycle of yours and go on touring England where you left off. You'll soon find the fresh air will do wonders for your pottiness.
Goodbye, Lord Emsworth.
Mr. Baxter!
Connie, you will remain where you are. Let him go, and good riddance. Oh, by the way, Constance, I've been meaning to tell you, I've given that fellow Abercrombie the land agent job he was asking for. He'll be an excellent replacement for Simmons. I've been making inquiries, and I find he's a first-class fellow.
He's a bar lamb.
You hear? Jane says he's a bar lamb. Just the sort of chap we want about the place.
So now we're going to get married.
So now they're going to get married. An excellent match, don't you think, Connie? Don't you, Connie?
Very.
Right. And now I'll go and talk to Beach. He'll be in his pantry, I expect.
He was indeed in the pantry, gazing sadly out on the stable yard, sipping a glass of port. In moments of mental stress, port was to Beach what pigs were to his employer, or, as we must now ruefully put it, his late employer. He flew to it when life had got him down, and never before had life got him down as it had now. Beach was in the depths. He mourned like some fallen monarch about to say goodbye to all his greatness and pass into exile. 18 years. 18 happy years he'd been in service at Blandings Castle, and now he must go forth, never to return. Little wonder that he sipped port. A weaker man would have swigged brandy. Something tempestuous burst open the door.
Beach! Have you gone off your head?
It was Lord Emsworth. Beach rose and stood staring. Time stood still. In all the 18 years during which he had held office, his employer had never before paid a visit to the pantry. The mystery went deeper than that, for this was a strange, unfamiliar Lord Emsworth, a Lord Emsworth who glared where once he had blinked, who spurned the floor like a mettlesome charger, who banged tables and spilled port.
What the devil's all this nonsense about leaving me?
I feel it is better to tender my resignation than be dismissed, my lord.
Dismissed? For what? Beach, you're tight. It's all this port.
No, my lord. Has Mr. Baxter not spoken to you?
He's been gassing away half the evening. What's that got to do with it?
Mr. Baxter can't have informed you then, my lord.
Informed me of what?
I regret to say, my lord, that in a moment of uncontrollable impulse, I shot Mr. Baxter.
Good God!
With Master George's air gun.
Bless my soul!
After receipt of the weapon from her ladyship, I saw Mr. Baxter walking near the shrubbery, and I was seized with an urge which I've not experienced since I was a small lad. And in short...
You plugged him?
Yes, my lord.
So that's what he was talking about in the library. How far away was he when you shot him, Beach?
A matter of only a few feet, my lord. He turned very sharply, and I was convinced that he'd seen me. So I felt I had no alternative but to resign before Mr. Baxter made his report to you, my lord.
And I thought you were leaving because my sister shot you.
Her ladyship didn't shoot me, my lord. True, the weapon exploded accidentally in her hand, but the bullet passed me harmlessly.
And she said she was a good shot. Can't hit a sitting battler at 6 feet. Beach, no more of this nonsense about resigning. How do you think I can get on without you? The whole castle.
But what will happen when Mr. Baxter tells her ladyship?
Mr. Baxter will not tell her ladyship. Baxter's going.
Going?
Going forever.
But I understood, my lord.
Never mind what you understood. You say Baxter was only a few feet away when you got him?
Yes, my lord.
That's not a long shot. When I plugged him from the library window, it must have been 30 feet at least. Or was that a fluke? Good Lord, what's that?
It's Mr. Baxter, my lord, starting his motorcycle. He is going then.
Yes, I said he was. Move over. How far away would you say he was?
Oh, fully 20 yards, my lord. 60 feet.
Right. Watch. There. He was leaning forward on his handlebars, and he rose at least 6 inches. He's now rubbing his thigh. There's a shot for you, Beach. And it shows my first shot wasn't a fluke. Good riddance! Good riddance! Beach, let's drink a glass of that port together. One each.
Yes, my lord.
And make them big ones.
Yes, my lord.
I shall be sorry to have to give this air gun back to young George tomorrow. Still, it's probably safest with him.
Yes, my lord.
Your health, Beach.
Your health.
And happy hunting to young George.
In part 2 of The Crime Wave at Blandings, Lord Emsworth was Richard Vernon, Beach, Lockwood West, and Lady Constance, Margot Boyd. Nigel Anthony was the narrator, Helen Atkinson Wood, Jane, and Michael McLean, Mr. Baxter. The Crime Wave at Blandings by P.G. Wodehouse was adapted for radio by Richard Usborne and produced by Bobby J.